ìyá Mohbad ó lè máa gbọ́ mi báyìí but àwọn tó bá gbọ́ mi kán wá play ẹ̀ fún ẹ ó lè ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jìyà rẹ̀ I am telling you owó tí Mohbad ní sanwó Naira Marley fún ẹ wàá ṣì jìyà forget èmi ni mò ń sọ fún ẹ ìwọ tó mọ bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ owó ìdí 2 years tí Mohbad ti kú owó tó ti kàn ọkàn ìyá Mohbad lọ́wọ́ it's not less than 10 million it's not less than 15 million ìyá Mohbad ṣe ṣì ń jìyà that tells me pé kẹ́ẹ̀kú 100 million fún ìyá Mohbad ó yìí máa ṣàlẹ̀ jẹ ni blessing ó máa play voice yìí tọkọ ẹ máa gbọ́ ni I'm looking for your husband phone number màá send ẹ̀ sí káyé ẹ lè bàjẹ́ kán lé ẹ ẹ̀yin ọmọ gàdàgàdà ọmọ àjí abẹ́wọ̀n ọmọ àbí abẹ́ ọmọ tó kì í jírí tó sí ní lára ìwọ ti lọ́kọ lójú ara ẹ ìyá ẹ máa jẹ́ ẹ ṣe. Okay, I don't know. Àti àpò ẹ̀kọ́ àti àpò. Ẹgbọ́n ẹ̀ náà fi talk. Wọ́n gbọ́ sí bọ́lá ìgbọ́n ẹ̀. Sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹbí létí. Network, you want break, you want go somewhere like go ahead. Okay. Ṣé ẹ rí pé ìyá Mohbad? Okay. Tí ìgbà tí ṣe rí ìyẹn rí pé ìyá Mohbad wọ́n ti fún ní ṣọ́kà bóyá Naira Marley ti petition wèrè ẹ rí pé ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀dùn níta mọ́ òun ní kàrí ṣe rí gbogbo ṣe rí if not 70% sure I am 75% sure pé voice note yìí KARIMOT ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pé blessing ó kàn wá nǹkan tó máa sọ ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lamẹ́ríkà lẹ́sìn fún KARIMOT láyọ̀yọ̀ torí tí wọ́n bá ti petition wèrè even right from that America tí wọ́n ti wọ́ ìdí wèrè tó ń wọ́ lọ fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá kọ́ wá investigate wípé ó sá lọ Nàìjíríà ó lọ pààyàn ó dẹ̀ tún sá padà wọ Amẹ́ríkà we want to see her passport ṣẹ́rí orí ẹ̀ ò ní pé ṣe ló rò pé ọlọ́pàá ìyàwó náà ti lọ jáde yẹn lórí àwọn èèyàn pé wọ́n kọ́ lè gbàgbé òun nádà lọ́lọ́ pa àgbàgbé ẹ̀ nítorí pé ó wá ìjọ Monday tó claim wípé òun pe àbúrò ẹ̀ tó sọ pé òun sọ fún pé don't be a síta tó mọ̀ kíní kan tó ń advice sí ẹ̀ tó ló ń advice àbúrò ẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ Monday tẹ sọ pé wọ́n dáná oúnjẹ fún Liamu oúnjẹ bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ tá a pa gbogbo yín bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó máa pa gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ṣọ́kú. Who is talking? Ẹ̀yin nìkan lẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Okay. So oúnjẹ bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó máa pa gbogbo yín tó ń claim pé àbúrò ẹ̀ ṣe oúnjẹ bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó ń pè tó ń advice ẹ̀ ṣé alẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn ló wá pààkì ẹrù ẹ alẹ́ Monday yẹn ló pààkì ẹrù ẹ tó wá dé sí Naija níjọ́ wo make it make sense KARIMOT because according to you were still in America ní even tí ní dárí kí ló ló ti ń jẹ́ wọ́n claim pé àárọ̀ ni àbí kí alẹ́ ni wọ́n pè é but in the morning in Nigeria Wùmí ó ń ṣe fried rice ikú fried rice àrùn fried rice àdánù you were telling us jọ bọ́ síta come and make it make sense fún wa. Naira Marley ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ with evidence. Kí làwọn èèyàn ṣe wá ń ṣàdúrà fún Naira Marley lẹ́ni because he brought out his passport, he brought out all the evidence, all the receipts. Jẹ́ kí ìyá ẹ Ọlájùmọ̀kẹ́ òṣì Ikújùmọ̀kẹ́ let her come out kó wá dìbọ́ǹkì Naira Marley pé wọ́n sanwó sákàǹtì òun àbí owó tó ń sọ sákàǹtì òun Mohbad ń ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ náà ti sanwó ẹ̀ náà ṣe sanwó sínú àkáǹtì àti Yàtúndé bóyá Mohbad dẹ̀ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ́ fún wọn ni òun náà ṣe sanwó òun ni wọ́n ṣe ń sanwó sínú àkáǹtì ẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tí gbogbo yín sì sin tí ẹ èkúté sí ṣe rí owó yẹn owó tó wà lákàǹtì yẹn wọ́n ti promise gbogbo wọn ní court and that's why òun ni gbogbo wọn ṣe dákẹ́ wọ́n ṣe fi pé after all òkùnkùn sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ pé owó yẹn exist àlọ́ pé owó yẹn ṣe rí ẹ rí pé wọ́n Naira Marley ti nílì ó ti fi òkúta ó ti fi àmà sórí ìṣó wọn ó ti fi àmà sórí ìṣó wọn by coming out with that evidence kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ pé Naira Marley ó lè bọ́ síta with such evidence ó dẹ̀ gbé evidence yẹn ó gbé síta ga o wọ́n ti even àdúrà báyìí tẹ́sán fún wọn lò nǹkan fún yẹn wọn lò nǹkan fún wọn Blessing was in that house níjọ́ tí wọ́n lọ ṣe meeting tí wọ́n ti exempt bàbá Blessing was there àdúrà was there ìyá wọn was there owó yẹn wọ́n ti ṣe hàn wọ́n owó yẹn gangan ló jẹ́ kí owó yẹn gangan ni gbogbo wọn fi pé by the time tọ́lá máa cut mi bóyá 10m no promise eléyìí tí ọjọ́ ayé ẹ̀wọ̀n àtọkọ ẹ̀ tó ti ń dúnàádúrà lórí owó yẹn bóyá wọ́n ti promise àdúrà ní 20m ìwọ ló máa jẹjẹ head of immunization bóyá nǹkan tí wọ́n ti promise wèrè nìyẹn tó jẹ́ pé ìyá yín náà wọ́n ti promise tiẹ̀ owó yẹn máa pa mílíọ̀nù yẹn máa pa mílí and that is why tí wọ́n ṣe dákẹ́ wọ́n lo oògùn fáwọn kankan olè a máa bú àwọn single men a máa bú àwọn ọkùnrin pé tí tó bá ti ń lè ya àwọn ọmọ síta kó má dá àwọn ọmọ wọn ẹjọ́ kí ni even including Mohbad fún ara ẹ̀ adìyẹ wèrè wo ló fẹ́ jẹ lé ẹ lórí tí wàá fi kọ̀yìn sí bàbá tó mọ̀ ìwọ fún ara ẹ̀ ló sọ pé daddy gather money make I go poly I no go class that day ẹ̀yà ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wà bí daddy you are sorry wèrè wo. Here is this Mohbad tó yẹ pé ẹ wo bàbá ẹ nígbà tó ń lọ yìí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bù ní bàbá yẹn ṣe rí lọ ìkáàánú bàbá yẹn ó mú mi I was compassionate about it àánú ẹ̀ ṣe mí ọmọ mi jẹ́ lójú mi even at the start of this and that is why ẹ wò mo tún sọ that is why mo lè má jáde wá ká sọ̀rọ̀ ká ṣe kinní kan that is why tó ṣe pé mi ò tí ì rí ẹni yẹn mo tún sọ mi ò tí ì rí ẹni yẹn sẹ́ẹ̀ tá a sọ fún mi pé tá a wá bú bàbá tàbí tó máa sọ pé mi pé bàbá o èèyàn burúkú ni kìnìkan tí màá wá tán ní gẹ̀ẹ́sì máa mi ò tí ì rí nǹkan tó bá wù yẹn lọ gbé síta kò kàn yé àtúntúsọ Bukky Jesse ti sọ wípé the worst and jerry worst yẹn òun làwọn olórí burúkú obìnrin àwọn ọkọ kan òkú kọ́bọ̀dù àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kí lọ́kọ́ ó ṣe tán bá ti rìn wérewère òṣì wọn sílẹ̀ àbí wọ́n fẹ́ jáde kúrò lé ọkọ tọkùnrin tán bá ti bí obìnrin papọ̀ nǹkan tán máa fi mú àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn ni pé tẹ̀lé pé ó fẹ́ máa bọ́ ọmọ mi ní àjọṣepọ̀ tí mi ò gbà. tẹ bá ti rí gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin àwọn divorce kìíní tán ti máa rán ọkọ wọn lọ sẹ́wọ̀n the same narrative yìí òun ni wọ́n máa ń play tẹbí kan ó ṣe ní UK bí tó ń lé ọkọ yẹn tó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n máa ń ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ọmọ ìdẹ dúró ìyá ẹ̀ black ni wọ́n ibo ìyá ẹ̀ parọ́ mọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ ọmọbìnrin ìdẹ dúró ọmọ ọkùnrin wa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n tán ọmọ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wà ń bọ́ síta ìyá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ wípé àwọn òun mú nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ at that particular time lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí ọkùnrin tó ti padà sí Nàìjíríà nígbà tó parí jẹ́ time tán so ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tó bá ti ń ṣorí burúkú wọn torí èmi ò mọ tó bá ti ń lé wọn dànù síta kò sí kò bó fi lépo kó bó fi ọ̀nà òrùka ọmọ tẹ́rí pé ká ní pé àwọn ọmọ Mohbad wọ́n lọ jìyà dáadáa nílé ibi tí ìyá wọn ti lọ dákó òṣì orí burúkú jẹ yìí ká ní pé wọ́n lọ jìyà tí ìyá pa orí wọn bàbá wọn ni wọ́n máa sátẹ̀lé bó ṣe wọ́n sátẹ̀lé ìyá wọn àbí àgbà yẹn bàbá wọn ni wọ́n máa sátẹ̀lé bless bó ṣe ṣọmọ rádaràda tó yìí bàbá ṣe protect pé à ẹ fi blessing sílẹ̀ obìnrin sọ̀wà lólùwọ̀n ilé ọkọ yẹn gan wo owó mílímílí tí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ọ̀tì fún ọkọ ẹ̀ òun ló ṣe sọ pé kó má sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n wá rìkọ́ọ̀dù voice ẹ̀ tán láṣẹ ṣé ẹ̀rí káàdì ni ṣé ẹ̀rí káàdì ẹ máa rọjọ́ tí Fọláṣadé jáde ṣẹ́rí ó ti ní voice note ti blessing tó pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ó pọ̀ ó ti bá kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ó ti ní voice note yẹn ó pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ gan and that is why tó jẹ́ pé ó ti mú gbogbo wọn ti bá wọn ó ti ní voice note yẹn kéékèèké ó ti bá gé ẹ rí i pé ìjọ tí ó jáde Fọláṣadé náà ó ní ṣé kò ó jẹ́ mọ̀ pé the same thing náà ló sọ pé ṣé wọn record òun the same thing ló sọ so ẹ jẹ́ máa bá fàájì wa lọ ṣọ́rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bless ẹ rí i pé Kàrímọ́ rí kójú ọjà Akinni ti turn against their family and that's why she's looking for something to douse the tension níta ò lè douse ẹ̀ Kàrímọ́ orí ẹ̀ ò gbé torí pé ìwọ gogogo ló kọ́kọ́ bọ́ síta tó ní Mohbad lówó o Mohbad o that was the statement mo orí yèyé oge tó glamorous mo ti ń gbọ́ voice note sí Kàrímọ́ nígbà yẹn lórí Facebook Mohbad did not have anything nítorí pé ẹ̀yin family ti yín ẹ̀yin lẹ lówó ẹwà ẹ̀ láì ẹ lè ṣe illiterate ní bàbá Mohbad and that was the reason tí Mohbad ṣe lè sọ fún bàbá ẹ wípé òun fẹ́ kọ́lé òun fẹ́ ralẹ̀ òun fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan tó fi tán mọ́mì yẹn lọ tó fi tán mọ́mì sí lọ ó paint family ẹ bí family gidi ẹ̀yin wèrè apààyàn àṣàlà family láàárọ̀ bá jẹ́ kó dà fún yín alálẹ̀ òkú kó dà fún yín ẹ̀ní rí bá ti ṣe ẹ̀ní rọ́nà gbégbà àwọn ọmọ burúkú tí a bí yẹn àgbàdì tá a sábà máa palẹ̀ gbogbo yín mọ́ kúrò lórí surface ayé a máa palẹ̀ yín mọ́ tọmọtọmọ yín ni all of you torí family yín torí ìwọ báyìí ó ti wà lamẹ́ríkà ó ló bímọ wèrè ó bí àwọn ọmọ wèrè sí amẹ́ríkà àwọn ọmọ àlèjẹ́ káwọn ọmọ gidi kan ti lọ súnmọ́ irú àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ yẹn torí kò sọ ọmọ lára gbogbo yín ọmọ tí wèrè bá bí wèrè lájọ kò sí ọmọ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó fẹ́ tara yín jáde kò sí ọmọ gidi kan.
example Ìyábọ̀ Òjó.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kíní kan bí kíní kan ó lóun bímọ àjẹ́ ló bí ẹ̀rí pé Priscilla ó ti mú ọwọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ ó ti mú ọwọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ that's why we have to clear all of them.
pé ìyá Ìyábọ̀ Òjó náà òun náà ní dementia òun ni Ìyábọ̀ ṣe ya wèrè.
òun ni so ó gbọ́dọ̀ clear gbogbo wọn pátápátá from the surface of the head kò ní dáa fún gbogbo yín ẹ rò pé àwọn èèyàn ti lọ sùn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yín ni àbẹ̀rò pé ẹ ti lọ jáde ẹ ti lọ bàbá alájà yín kò lè ran anybody bíbí oògùn ò lè ran anybody yà sọ fún yín torí ẹni tó ń gbénú àwa ó ju gbogbo ayé lọ ẹ̀yin rádaràda ẹ̀ àdàbí tó bá jẹ́ pé any one of us agbowó òṣì owó ìranù tẹ̀ bá kiri owó tiwa làwọn á ná even on the justice kò ní dáa fún yín ní family máa ṣàǹfààní ṣẹ́rí Kàrímọ́ she's only coming out kó fi pé òun lè twist nǹkan tó ń lọ nígboro ayé so bó ṣe rí nìyẹn jẹ́ tó fẹ́ lómìnira ayé láti sọ̀rọ̀.
It's already entirely hard to this. Ṣé ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Fọláṣadé kò lè gbà kí Kàrímọ́ máa bú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ lásán tọ́kẹ́sọ̀ ìyá àti bàbá tó bí wọn. Àwọn blessing yẹn jà fún Abọ́sẹ̀dé jẹ. Fọláṣadé máa nínú òun lè bú ẹ̀gbọ́n òun níwájú òun because bí kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ Kàrímọ́ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tó ń wọ́ bàbá Mohbad níwájú blessing. Bí tó ń wọ́ bàbá Mohbad níwájú blessing.
Bí Kàrímọ́ bá fẹ́ pé blessing kí blessing lè tètè gbé àkọ́kọ́ send 10,000 naira. Wọ́n wá ní bú bàbá ẹ̀ lórí 10,000 naira.
and kí ni Karimo tó ń ṣàfẹ́jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun ò sí Nàìjíríà fún adé maybe you understand ọ̀hún kí ló dé kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Naira Marley ó show passport ẹ̀ bí Naira Marley ṣe show yẹn bring your own out and place it we don't need your picture side ibi tó ti stamp ẹ̀ and place it Naira Marley di owó òdì lórí gbogbo ibi tó ti stamp kìíní ẹ̀ náà kí n kó tí wọ́n mi bọ̀ tí Bọ́lá sọ ó fẹ́ distract wa ní ṣe
kò fẹ́ ká rí nọ́mbà military yẹn ni sọ́dà àwọn military kókó. mọ̀mí yẹn ti àwọn military kókó ẹ̀rọ pé bá lè gbé passport yẹn títa bá àṣírí pé wọ́n jẹ́ military máa tú. àwọn military kókó.
káṣírí iṣẹ́ ìjáde káṣírí iṣẹ́ ọ̀ ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí àwọn olùṣàmà nínú àyàmì náà ọ̀ bí o mọ ibẹ̀ ẹ̀ lẹ́tí máa pé something is not right. Inferiority complex ò fún ọmọ.
ọkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n LPN ló parí ọkọ tó ń gbé katẹ́nẹ́ ìfìrísì gọ́rọ̀nà LPN lọ́kọ́ àwọn táyé wọn ti bàjẹ́.
Inferiority complex.
ìwé wọn máa ń sọ kankan títí ọmọ pé tó bá dé ìlú àwọn afọ́jú tó bá rọ́ lójú kan ló máa jọba ní gbogbo ìdílé ìyàwó mi ní gbogbo ìdílé Kàrímọ́ ní gbogbo ibi tó ti Kàrímọ́ ti ṣàn wá òun nìkan ló wá sí Amẹ́ríkà òun nìkan náà ló jẹ́ patient care technician kí ló dé sí èmi màkápá sókè òun nínú gbogbo ìlú wọn Ìjẹ̀bú díswétò Àtẹ̀gbá díswétò tó ti wá òun nìkan ló kọ́kọ́ wọ pléènì.
ṣé
àwọn ẹgbẹ́ náà ti ṣàfọ́ọ̀bù
oní ẹni tó ń dirun owó traditional one ṣé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọ Amẹ́ríkà ni torí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ní fámìlì wọn yẹn.
gbogbo ibi tó ti wá kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ṣoríire ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn oníṣàwámà sọnù tẹ́bárẹ́ tó ṣoríire ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa gbà káàtì Mohbad láti máa sanwó sí.
wọ́n jẹ́ pa wọ́n tún mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn olóògùn tó family àwọn mẹ̀jẹ̀mẹ̀jẹ̀. wọ́n jẹ́ pé
èmi ò rí bí ìyá yẹn apààyàn fámìlì lọ ti wá because even kọ́mọ mi kó gbé àkáǹtì mi lé tí bàbá ọmọ yẹn àti ìyá ẹ̀ wà láyé èmi ìyá ìyàwó wa ń lo
ìyá yétì nítorí pé ẹ lápá tẹ fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni ẹ gbàdúrà fáyé yín má dàbí ayé Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ọ̀lẹ ó fọpọ délé nọ́mbà 5 kò dẹ̀ níṣẹ́ kò lè ṣe ráìsì títà kó dín ata sí ó lò ra dèríkà ráìsì for 100 naira òun wá fata 200 àtẹrun 1000 ta ó lọ òun mòye tó jẹ́ àwọn ọ̀lẹ tí wọn lè sọ 1 naira di 1 naira 1 kọ́bọ̀ àwọn náà máa ń ṣe nǹkan tí Wùnmí àti ìyá ẹ̀ àti gbogbo ìdílé wọn ṣe èmi mo sọ fún yín ẹni tó bá mọ̀ pé òun ní future pé tóun bá gbé ọjà wọnú bíbá ayé ọmọ tajàtajà lòun òun àtàwọn apawó òun akọ́lé òun akọ́nà òun á jẹyàn ńlá kò lè gbowó ẹgbẹ́ Mohbad sákàǹtì kó wá dákẹ́ gbogbo owó Mohbad sọ́kàn sákàǹtì ìyá Wùnmí ẹ̀rí bó ṣe dàbí aṣọ elépo ni aṣọ táwọn elépo tẹ́ bá lọ elépo nísọ̀ elépo ká máa fi nu àwọn ara wọn fi nu ọwọ́ wọn fi nu gbogbo epo tó dà sílẹ̀ ká máa rí ṣìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá Wùnmí ṣe rí tẹ́ bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá Wùnmí ṣe rí tẹ́ bá rí gbogbo owó àwọn Mohbad sọ́kàn sákàǹtì wọn ayé gbogbo wọn ò dá babaláwo ló ń gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn.
àkẹ́wò yọ lára ẹ̀ kọ́bọ̀ báyìí.
ó lọ ní Amẹ́ríkà pẹ̀lú ọmọ sí ẹni tó ṣe ń gbé àkáǹtì sílẹ̀ tó ti ń gba owó sí olùrà bàtà fún rẹ̀ wọ́n tún kó gúúsù Mohbad sí lẹ́sẹ̀.
Kàrímọ́ náà ń fowó bàtà ránṣẹ́ o.
ẹgbẹ́ ibi tí Kàrímọ́ yẹn sílẹ̀ ẹ wò ó ẹ ní ká ibi tí Kàrímọ́ sílẹ̀ Kàrímọ́ lè parọ́ kù jí Kàrímọ́ tó bá pa irọ́ láàárọ̀ tó bá máa dìrò lẹ́kẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ta olórí burúkú lọmọ yẹn ẹni tí yóò tí ì jẹun ẹni tí òrówó ṣe irun orí ọmọ yẹn á ní òun contribute 50,000 wọ́n kò ní $50 gbé orí ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́lé hairdresser once in 2 weeks every pay period rí owó ṣe irun orí ọmọ ẹ̀ kò rówó ṣe irun orí ara á jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn á tọ̀ síra pa kò ní mọ̀ pé òun ti tọ̀ síra àwọn àgbẹ̀kẹ́ a máa bless àwọn mẹ́wàá lé ní pẹ̀lú 20,000 wọ́n máa ń pẹ́ ẹni mẹ́wàá ẹ tó lè gẹ́ẹ̀sì pé 2,000 ní ẹ máa ń gbà ọjọ́ sọ̀tọ̀ mọ́ ní tẹ̀ ṣe bless ẹ̀ ní wọn pẹ̀lú that's 2,000 wọ́n bless àwọn èèyàn 20 pẹ̀lú 10,000 bóyá ṣe nìyẹn orí owó kò fi gbé orí ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́lé hairdresser a máa ṣe jọlọ a máa ṣe fried rice níbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ fẹ́ bìrì ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ wò lórí TikTok pé ṣó ń jẹ lélẹ́yìn ṣe àwọn máa da kan bíìfù sínú fried rice àdàkàn mo rò bóyá nígbà tí wọ́n tọ́ nílé wọn tó bá gbàgbé ló kan bíìfù kọjá níwájú wọn a máa gbàdúrà ní pé ọjọ́ kan máa ṣàjẹ kan bíìfù olórí burúkú ọmọ ìyẹn lè wá ń gbọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ń gbọ̀rọ̀ Kàrímọ́ rádaràda Kàrímọ́ játijàti odò jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì tó o bá fẹ́ pèsè ẹ wá láti ilé òun jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì òun gbé èrúmọ̀ pálọ́ self-contained l'Amẹ́ríkà nọ́ọ̀sì register nurse the worst state l'Amẹ́ríkà pé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó di rn wọ́n á ṣe san 30 kò tí ẹ ṣe àsìkò yìí kì í ṣe àsìkò yìí ó dẹ̀ ló ń ṣe 12 hours ó ń ṣe kínní wàá wá gbé góòdù ńlá nínú tírénì nọ́ọ̀sì wọ́n á tún sọ fún ọ pé ẹ̀ẹ́dì ló bẹ̀ sí.
àwọn tó jáde ọní pàǹtà ni o.
ẹni sùúrù nínú tírénì nọ́ọ̀sì o lè wọ góòdù gbàgbàgbà yẹn kó lóun lọ bíṣẹ́ o gbúdọ̀ wọ yẹtí tó moderate wọ́n wá ṣe bí ọmọ olóde kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pàǹdà wọ́n wá lọ sí wà lóun lọ bíṣẹ́ àwa kó góòdù gbàdàgbàdàgbà bí ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ lọ ra ta nínú store ó disgrace profession yẹn láyé tó jẹ́ pé tí ò bá jẹ́ pé àwọn tó ń ṣe níbi tí mo mọ̀ tó ti di bẹ̀jẹ̀ ní lámà ní kọ́mọ ẹnìkan kan wá má lọ kàṣẹ́ yẹn mú ó ayé nọ́ọ̀sì jẹ́ ó bá ayé nọ́ọ̀sì jákèsè rẹ̀ kan yes am I a nurse of course ìwọ nìkan ló ń béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ ìwọ nìkan ló ń dáhùn yes am I a nurse of course I'm a nurse ẹ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́nu yẹn ò tí ìyá wèrè yes àdúrà fẹ́ sí òjò ẹni tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ new graduate nọ́ọ̀sì títí ní Florida wọ́n sì máa san 35 to 40 fún òun á gbé ní one room kí ló ló ń gba yàrá one room tí wọ́n padà gan tó lọ́mọ mẹ́ta ó máa ra lé pa ẹjọ́kọ̀ sínú ilé ẹ̀ single mother ni mo pè pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́ta olórí burú àwọn tó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ kí náà ti ń pè iṣẹ́ behaviour àwọn tó ń ṣe behaviour gan tó ní ọmọ mẹ́ta wọ́n ra lé wọ́n yóò pọ̀ wọ́n balẹ̀ yes àtàwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ disability support worker ni wọ́n ra lé lamẹ́ríkà yìí tó jẹ́ nàìjíríà bíi tiwa wọ́n ní wọ́n èrè àwọn ọmọ ní nurse am I a nurse yes of course ìwọ fúnra ẹ set question o tún wọn answer ẹ wọ́n bèrè lọ́wọ́ am I a nurse very silly family wọ́n tọ́ ka mo wò títí I'm a police officer I'm a military kí ló ń fi ṣe tí o bá yẹ kó àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ dọ́jú owó school America ta ni inú ẹ̀dùn tó fẹ́ lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ military ìṣerú èmi kí ó tọ́ mo sọ kì í ṣerú èmi tí ò bá jẹ́ pé owó school wọn àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké wọn ò fẹ́ san student loan wọ́n á join military wọ́n á dẹ̀ jòkó sí wọ́n á ṣe reserve wọ́n á fi lọ sí school wọ́n bá ṣe reserve yẹn tán wọ́n á ṣe iṣẹ́ military lọ́dún méjì wọ́n á gbọ́n pálí wọn wọ́n á máa lọ. That's the secret of why our people join it. Ìṣe pé bóyá olórí burúkú kan wá ní ayé military. Nọ́ọ̀sì tipátipá ẹṣẹ́jà rẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ bá mi wórúkọ fún. Ó jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì lára ẹ̀ tó bá gbé báàgì kóòṣì 500 sápá ara ni kóòṣì yìí 700 ní mo rà kóòṣì tó rà níjọ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ tán ṣe sales. Tẹ́ bá lọ sórí Instagram bí Saturday and Sunday ní kóòṣì wọ́n ṣe sales. Wọ́n lọ rà á máa ṣàkọ́. Àwa ajá gidi anytime. You don't have to front yourself here. ọmọ rádàrádà gold rice and gold $160 lórí kínní rice and gold coated jewelries wà wá kó sétí gbàgbọ́gbàgbọ́ géèdì yìí èmi àṣírí góòdù kò ní gbà fún ẹ Kàrímọ́ ò ṣe mí o blessing ọmọ bàbá Alọ́ba ọkọ̀ ẹ máa lé ẹ lọ́kọ́ sílẹ̀ oríta bá rí nọ́mbà ọkọ̀ ẹ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ tó ní kó má sọ̀rọ̀ a máa kájọ ọkọ̀ ẹ ayé ẹ máa lù pa múra sí kó máa pawọ́ bàbá ẹ lẹ̀ àwọn tó lóòfẹ́ náà ló máa fìyà ẹ jẹ́ lọ́kọ́ sílẹ̀ lẹ́nìí bí Mohbad ṣe sọ ilé nù tó fi àpòyà kọ́ wọn náà fọ̀rùn kẹ ìwọ náà ti sọ lé ẹ̀nù sí ti pàpòyà tiẹ̀ kọ́ bàbá yín lẹ fi ń ta yín. As soon as I tell people, if you want to work, let your children, let them live their life. Whatever good their father have done to you, no, because they have their life to live. Bàbá yín fúnra ẹ̀ ó lọ já ẹ̀fọ́ ó lọ ra ẹja jẹ kó tó jẹ oṣù ọdún tí ìyá yín lọ ló fẹ́ yàwó olórí burúkú ni ẹ blessing olórí burúkú ni ẹ ìjọba àbúrò ẹ ti kú mi kì í fẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mo gbóhùn ẹ mo tiẹ̀ rí pé òun ẹ̀ dá ṣákáṣáká what is wrong with you? òyìnbó tó ń sọ tí bàbá ò bá tẹ ẹ fẹ́ lọ fowó òyìnbó yẹn lọ́jà ni á dá fún ẹ sọ orú òyìnbó yẹn ní public school olórí burúkú ni ẹ blessing kò síbi tí wọ́n ti bẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ tá máa fi parí dọ́sìsì tí mi ní dárúkọ ẹ èpìdé ni màá máa gbé ẹṣẹ́ God knows and God sees my heart ìwọ ló sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó lè jẹ́ pé nǹkan kan ṣe kíní kankan kan ṣe bí blọ́gà bàbá ẹ ni àjọṣìṣẹ́ Kàrímọ́ tó kú ìdílé ẹ Múkìdíèsè tó sọ pé the worst tí Wùnmí lè sọ pé bàbá ṣe ni kó ló bọ́mọ ẹ̀sùn yẹn òde kan olórí burúkú ẹ oníṣèlú blọ́gà bàbá ẹ ni oríire jìnnà sí ẹ blessing mo bímọ tó máa tó ẹgbẹ́ ẹ mo ní ọmọ tó tó ẹgbẹ́ ẹ blessing and I never speak ill of their father for them because I married their father on my own. They came to live their life and I will never see that way my children disrespect their father. I will live in America and I told them about ṣiṣẹ́ tọkàn yín balẹ̀ ẹni lọlé tẹ́lẹ̀ tọ́jú bàbá yín ẹ̀yin àti alófẹ́ máa ṣèrànù ìwọ jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn tó bá ti. tó bá ti ẹ̀jọ́ kan tó rówó fún ọ lówó oúnjẹ ni. ṣé ṣé wọn fún Mohbad ló fẹ́ lọ bà lára ẹ̀ ẹjọ́ kan tó lè sọ tó lè kọ́ná ìdílé jàtìjàtì wo náà ti fẹ́ ẹ òun sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ẹ báyìí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo fún àwọn èèyàn ọkọ̀ ẹ máa jòkó níbi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nobody was able to caution your foolishness I'm so foolish ìṣirò ẹ ṣàkọ́bí irú wọn náà máa pàdé kéèyàn máa dúpẹ́ pé òun bímọ obìnrin any non-entity. See people telling the father that say, you know, ẹ ṣe bàbá dáadáa, ẹ kọ́ ọmọ yẹn parí ìjà. Olórí burúkú ẹ ló sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó ti sọ pé tóbìnrin jàtìjàtì bá bímọ fún yàn, jàtìjàtì ò lè kán níbi ilé yẹn. Ó yẹ kéèyàn wọ ẹni tó máa ìrìn ó yẹ ká wọ ẹni tẹ́ máa gàyà ẹ̀. Ìyá Mohbad is a foolish woman. Ó dẹ̀ ti wọ̀n lára blessing. It's so pathetic. Kàrímọ́ tó gbé ìyá ẹ̀ wá sórí platform wá bú ìyá ẹ̀. Ọ̀tá ló yẹ kó pè kán gbé. Àbí kí lẹ fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ pọ́nmọ́ yín kọ́ lára Kàrímọ́ bí òun ajẹ́ 10,000 náà tó fún. If your husband is well to do, if your husband can take good care of you, blessing, Kàrímọ́ ní fẹ́ 10,000 kó jọ ẹ́ lójú. Kàrímọ́ lè fẹ́ 100,000 kó jọ ẹ́ lójú. Ìfẹ́kùfẹ́ tó fẹ́ kiri náà nìyẹn. Dáadáa òṣì má jẹ́ kó lórí burúkú bímọ fọmọ yín o You blessing my one who I miss my mic. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Okay. Moro, you want to? Okay.
Yeah, good morning, ma. Good morning, Mr. Abbey. Good morning, Mommy Eti. Good morning, Sister Titi Krish. Good morning, Mama Raikande, Mommy Ellen, Mama Ekuto, Mommy Osumbonga, and Mommy Mama T Posh. Sorry, my voice is low. I just woke up, and before I go back to bed, I said, I just said, let me check what's going on TikTok. So, yeah, I heard a bit of the voice note, and I just want to say this. Whatever I say now is my opinion. It's just a disclaimer, yeah? But to be honest, I think Karimo's input in what happened to Mohbad was actually more than we actually thought. Because every time she comes out, she's always trying to remove herself. And I just heard Naramali's live like not long ago before I went to bed. But I think it came as a shock to a lot of them because they were not expecting Naramali to go that far. They were not expecting that, what he did. But to come back to this voice note, Karimo sounded like someone that is trying to put words in everyone's mouth just to make them say, oh, you were not there, or you were not around. But little did she know that some of these people that she was talking to are more smarter than she actually thought. She said, do you think I can do that? Like, show all people the shit. Like, Karimo, sorry. Karimo. Sorry, I came to hide in this room, but it's still crowded.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I'm going to pee pig.
Okay. Karimo said, do you think I can do that? Like, can you imagine? This claimed you actually had hand in someone's brother's death, and you were asking, you had the gut to ask his sister that. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, and you had the gut to ask blessing, like, are you for real, Karimo? You were asking that question, same you that actually said you were the one sending Mohbad prescriptions, medications, and all of that. I mean, we should be asking you where, the police find who actually brought the midazolam in Mohbad's house. We should be asking you that, Karimo. That allegedly the product is not sold in Nigeria. So where did that make its way down to Mohbad's house? All the way from where? The US. Karimo is always trying to distract people every time there's something pointing towards our family. So if anyone tells me, oh, she's also seeking justice as much as we are, then the person is a joker. She's trying to protect herself. She's trying to everything. Okay, now this is the question. Karimo said, okay, she said, oh, at some point she said, oh, I came to, when I was coming to Nigeria, I had to loan £20,000. For what, Karimo? When did Mohbad's death turn to an investment? Because you knew what you lot have been planning, in my opinion. Because if you had no plan, if you knew that there was nothing, you were not expecting anything from, the Nigeria you were going to, you were not going to, take the loan of 20K. 20K, Karimo. And if anyone listened to the voice note where she called the person that she said she loaned the money from, Karimo is actually also speaking to that person to actually validate her point as well. This is what she does. She will call you, she will force you to validate whatever the point she's trying to prove to anyone, record you, and then play you out there in the public to just, say, oh yeah, you see, I told you. I was not in Nigeria, but Karimo, you actually contradicted yourself. You said you paid the mechanic, you bought fuel. As you said, oh, I bought petrol as opposed to fuel, or whatever it's called in the US. You called it what it was called in Nigeria. And then you still expect us to believe you're not in Nigeria. Every time there is new development, Karimo, you come up with all sorts of stories every now and then. And listen, let me tell you something, Karimo. If you were not expecting something from Robert's death and you were not in Nigeria, you wouldn't have had that ticket within 2 days. It's impossible. Oh, I heard Mubad died. And then you were talking about, like you were in Nigeria. So how is it possible you were able to get ticket the same day? Because I'm sure from US to Nigeria is at least more than 5 hours. So how is it possible that Sister Falashade was able to say, that same day he died, no one was there. Like you were there on Tuesday as well. So when you come up with all these stories like, oh, sure, you can't do it, Karimo, because you were prescribing.
Oh.
What do you mean?
It's coming here too.
Okay. You were prescribing it. Go and give it to Dad. Go to Dad. Go and give it to Dad. Go to Dad. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. So Karimo is just playing games. She's playing games. This Moba's death was premeditated. And to find out the cause of Moba's death, we have to follow the money. We have to follow the money. If you follow the money, then you can be able to tell whether or not this death was premeditated or not. The money would lead us to where. Listen, Karimo, we don't need all this everyday stories. Oh, I call this trying to validate points that are unnecessary. Bring out your passport and let me stop posting voicemails. We need our mom's account, a statement of account. That's all we need. We need to follow the money. We need to know where all this money are going to, how it was spent. Same Karimo came out and said, oh, don't mind women. She was building a property for her mom in her mom's name. So tell me how this is not premeditated, because I can imagine me paying, my husband paying to my mom's account, and then I'm building a property for my mom in our name, and then I expect my husband to feel comfortable with that when his parents are, there. I don't know. Listen, the only way we can get to the truth of this matter is to follow the money. We need to follow the money. Karimo, there's nothing you can say. The best way to keep Karimo at bay is to ignore our. We don't want to play our voice notes. We don't want to play anything that has to do with her, because why? She's just here to manipulate, twist, and then vindicate herself. That's all she came to do. I remember, I think 2023, end of 23 or early 24, that she came out and, no, I think it was 2024 last year. She came out and she was screaming and all of that. So they took her to King White's platform, and Mama Sita was there as well. Mama Sita said that Mother Karimolo Kotofek back, Koti ready. So Okon Kenny. So what is it that you wanted to take, or you were expecting that you weren't getting that you were screaming on the streets and the car everywhere? You see that word Mama Sita said that day, I would never forget that word. What was it that you were expecting after Moba's death, that you were screaming all around the street, barking like a dog? So this still goes back to say that this Moba's death was definitely premeditated. And I'm begging everyone, please, ignore Karimo. Let us scream from now until tomorrow. Ignore her. The more we make her irrelevant, the more she knows that we don't, like, our door, we can knock at our door anytime, at any point in time. But the more we keep playing nonsense audio, she'll think, oh, I'm still relevant. Oh, they still believe in me. She'll keep cooking up, new stories every single day. Karimo needs to be made irrelevant completely. We don't want to hear from you. You have no impact in justice for Mohbad. You just came to distract and obstruct justice. Nothing. You have nothing valuable to offer justice. So listening to you sometimes is just a waste of time, in my opinion. So I would highly recommend that we avoid Karimo. Karimo said, my son, got injured from the railings. Like how, Karimo? How? If you were not in the house, how was your son able to understand which of the Mohbad's dogs, that which of them he prefers, which of them he likes more, which of them, he spends time with? How, Karimo, if he was not there to see it? How? So how can I listen to such person saying, blessing, like for real, Karimo? Leshe. You send the medication, you said it with your own mouth. So Leshe. You said it with your mouth, so don't come here and start trying to prove unnecessary point. We don't even want to hear anything from you. So stop calling people and giving us stupid excuses and telling us nonsense. We don't want to hear from you again, Karimo. Stop it. I don't know. I wonder how people still go on a panel. Or I thought she doesn't even exist in Justice for Mohbad anymore because she has nothing to offer. This same Karimo came and said, who do I need account? Who do I need account? More account. I'm like, your family, the only word they understand is money. Money. When we came out on that burial, the first day, the first day at the burial, but you see this family here, I've added them to my prayer. I've added them to my prayer because I have boys, and I don't pray any of my boys come across women like this. No, this family, no. So what do they want to say? First of all, what do they want to say that we need to listen to? They have nothing to say. They have not. Look at Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo find out that this Naira Marley's audio is making waves. It's going everywhere. People are already like praising him and all. What did she do to distract? She brought out the whole video. It's like, these people actually planned all this. Like, whenever they want to say this, we throw this. Whenever they plan to say, whenever they try to say, anything to go towards justice, we throw this out. Look at that. She tried to use that video to counter Naira Marley's video.
Mom.
Yes, babe. Go to that and sleep.
Grandma.
Yeah, go to that, I'm coming.
Grandma.
No, Grandma is not. Sorry about that.
Mother's there.
Yeah, let's go to that.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, Karimo, we're not interested. Yeah, Iyabo Ojo quickly, let's go to that. Iyabo Ojo quickly came out with this old video. Can you imagine? I went to certain person Snapchat who always posts a lot. I'm like, well, where is this? Because I know her very well. One of these girls I was in the video, I know her very well. I'm like, hold on, we follow each other. Where is this video? Where? Someone always posts like on a regular basis, and then he was not there. I thought, hold on. And the video, I went back to Mr. Blog and saw the video. It was like, this is Tanzania, this is not Canada, this is not Nigeria. So what is going on? So this video is like, Yamojo quickly sent that video to counter or distract us from, what normally post. So we should be talking about babies. New grandma, like for real. And Wumi also came to counter that with unnecessary voice notes that it's beginning to go towards the direction of these people actually planning Mohbad's death. And I'm not sorry to say it, and I don't care if you want to sue me. I'm ready for that, because everything is just going like, no, this was actually premeditated. It's nothing. No one can tell me this was not premeditated. And this is exactly what I've been saying from day one, that no, it's not adding up. It's not. I have to go. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are manipulative. Are you not manipulative? Professor, I've become a player doing. Sorry. Remember 1 second maybe.
Let me tell you that, Karima is fighting with MFM. Karima is fighting with, what's it called, tennis platform. It's all lies. It's all lies. They're just using it to distract us for us to talk about them.
Right now.
Lies.
You mean right now?
I'm talking about part of their distractions. It's all lies. That's all. They just want us to keep talking about them. Oh, did you hear what MFM said about Karima? Oh, from there we won't discuss about things that are more important, but no.
What she did for Blessing, if not she included Baba Mohbad's name in that voice note, at least maybe I will be relieved a little bit. But for her to mention that no.
Blessing must have been promised something, because let me tell you something, yeah? These people wouldn't just keep quiet about everything going on. They had one thing or the other, that they thought they might gain from this whole thing. And that's why they're not talking like, oh, have you forgotten? Imagine Adria saying immunization. That it's so obvious. You can tell that that's what he was promised. That's the only thing he talks about.
One thing I have learned in this life, one thing I have learned is that when you want to get married, whether like you're a woman or whether you're a female or male, you have to be careful, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to do something, and whatever that you guys are going to produce is going to be in your image. So you really have to be careful before you choose partner in this life. You see, Mohbad, she's nothing but a red flag and a bad omen in anybody's life. Look at what is happening. The only person that really care for that man was Mohbad. Even though he was not perfect, you understand? He was not perfect at all. He was not perfect, but at least to some extent. You see that Adura is the worst. And then Blessing now, like before I was like, maybe because of her husband and stuff like that. But now that I realize that this girl can actually speak very good, then I understand she really knew what she was doing. And she's doing it on purpose. With everything that this lady, CY, did to their brother, especially hearing that they were collecting Mohbad's money through the mother-in-law. Even Auntie Folashade came out. She was so mad. And then Blessing was there, keeping muted. For what? For what reason?
Titi Kush. You see what? This video, this audio Karimo played is not. They didn't just make the call. It's not now that Naira Marley came up with this thing. Karimo, she have many voice notes of all of them, and that this is how she will be using it to distract people. Though we are not distracted, so no one can distract us.
Mom, I understand you, but nevertheless, Karimo have never stopped from one day from abusing Baba. Especially calling Baba Josie nílẹ̀ Yorùbá mọ́mì. And places different with Karimo.
She's using that Josie to seek attention. Obviously,
and the man is trying to cause confusion. He wants Blessing to go and fight her father. If you listen to that voice note very well, she was trying to brainwash Blessing. Even though Blessing really love her dad, but whatever it is, that's their own cup of tea. But something is not right with them. Something. And if it's that husband that is trying to threaten Blessing, if I no long know, that's all I will say. But for what Karimo did, I'm going to play a documentary of Karimo and her husband right now. The Karimo continue. I'll start blogging you again. Ó ti ya wèrè gidi. Tí o bá ti fi àwọn ẹbí ilẹ̀, ṣó mọ̀ dídé mi ṣe mama offer. It's not because of Blessing. We don't need to talk about her, but I'm going to be blogging now. That costs us nothing. I'm doing this because of Baba. Òun ìfọ ó fẹ́ máa kọ ẹ̀yìn bàbá àtàwọn ọmọ. Èèyàn ló ní kí o sọ lẹ́nu kó fà kó ya wèrè ni. Ó ń ṣí èrè ni. Kí ló ṣe ẹ́ náà? Oh, let me alone lock on. What the heck is wrong with you? Èèyàn ló ní kó má níyà kó má ní bàbá ni wọ́n ṣépè fún ẹ̀yin. Ó ń ṣí èrè ni. Torí Blessing bá dàrú. It's okay. Just talk to me. Thank you.
She did that because of my girlfriend's dancing.
Please.
Akim called me and we started talking. I visited Akim in Kenya.
And Blessing, tí máa tún gbọ́ yàtọ̀ sí tí máa rí pé àwọn audio yẹn ó dọ̀dí òní, that's fine. But tí máa gbọ́ pé o tún píkì kọ́ Karimo Blessing. Mo ní picture ọkọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ó dájú pé mo ní picture ọkọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run tí bàbá mo máa ń wò mí lára o. Mo ní picture ọkọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ in fact mo ní ti yọkọ ẹ gan. Ẹ má rò pé àwọn èèyàn ò mọ̀ ni. Ó ti yà tó bá wọ̀ ẹ̀ kó máa sọ pé kíní kan blogger kíní kan ìwọ náà lanu in your own bare mouth you were saying blogger bàbá lẹ́nu ẹ̀ nǹkan táwọn haters ń sọ. Ṣó wa òkè ṣá Blessing orí ẹ̀ ti dàrú orí ẹ̀ ó ti dàrú. Ẹ̀yin betrayer gbogbo òṣì yìí ẹ̀yin ọmọ burúkú yìí mi tí ìrú ẹ̀rí láyé mi tí ìrú ẹ̀rí mi tẹ̀lé dúró bí èmi tí mi tẹ̀lé dúró bí tó ti ń bú ẹni tí mo like talkless of ẹni tó jẹ́ family mi ló yá wèrè ni orí ẹ̀ ti gbalẹ̀ Ọlọ́run orí ẹ̀ gbogbo yín ìfún ìyá yín lẹ̀ jájẹ ìyá òṣì tó bí àwọn ohun ranù orí yín ti dàrú olórí burúkú ìyá yín bọ́ síta di ọ̀dà dé ó sọ pé bàbá ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn ọmọ òun ó ti já wèrè bò ìwọ ọmọ bọ́sẹ̀ dé ó ti já wèrè bàbá tó ẹ̀ pé gbogbo ilé ayé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló fìbọn lóṣì torí kí ni bàbá ṣe ń gbójú pẹ̀lú àwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe nítorí pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn ọmọ burúkú ìjù ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ìjù because òun àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ti spend a lot of time together too much bọ́ǹdì yẹn ó ti pọ̀ jù ẹ̀yin ọmọ yìí dẹ̀ wá ṣe yàmàyàmà owó tó ẹ̀ pé owó yín ni ẹ̀ wá ń jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn kan máa tẹ́tí yín lórí owó yín wọ́n sọ pé máa fi ń 500,000 máa fi ń 1 million owó tó ẹ̀kẹ́ máa gbàwẹ̀ kẹ́ máa gbàdúrà right now tó ẹ̀ kó tó bá dọjọ́ ọ̀la inú Dr. Boss, I'm making she so seriously.
In the year 2016 and 2017.
Sis, she fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ TikTok. She fẹ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ ní tó pín gan-an ní mo fẹ́ pè kí ni.
Ẹ kálẹ́ mà, mo fẹ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ẹ kálẹ́ mà, ẹ kálẹ́ everybody, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú. Àárọ̀ kù ìdájí làwà ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kálẹ́ má bínú. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Blessing yẹn? Inú tí ń bí mi. Ẹ kálẹ́ mà.
Ekale. Titi Kush. Ẹ̀gbọ́n VDM kọ́.
Wọ́n sì wọ́n àkókò mẹ́ta ló tọ́ máa check in sí.
Ẹ̀kọ́ fún wa.
ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ blessing yẹn mo ti ń rò ṣẹ́rí gbà tó tẹ̀ tí kọ́kọ́ gbé first kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ jáde voice note tó pè é tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa àti Ṣadé sọ pé kinní kan ibẹ̀ ni mo ti ń wò pé irú ọmọ wo lélẹ̀ gan-an èèyàn tó ń bú bàbá mi tí mò ń rí lójoojúmọ́ màá kọ́kọ́ gbé ìyá ẹ̀ ṣépè ni mo tẹ̀ tí máa ṣá blocking kí n tó ṣá blocking gan màá ti kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí pé láyé ẹ̀ kó má pè mí mọ́ so kí nìyẹn kàn yà mí lẹ́nu ni pé ru kí ni gbogbo ilé pé kí ni gbogbo ilé ìgbà tí mo ti wá gbọ́ ti voice note àná náà inú kan ọ̀run nítorí àná náà ni mo tún gbọ́ inú kan ọ̀run ni pé irú ọmọ wo lélẹ̀ kọ́nà máa yẹ kéèyàn bímọ gidi o ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá mi tó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn màá máa tún máa bá rẹ́rìn màá máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ kí ló fẹ́ fa ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò rí irú ẹ̀ rí kí ni inú bí mi gidi gan ọlọ́run ọmọ yẹn mi ì tiẹ̀ mọ̀ kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ọlọ́run mi ì fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ torí bàbá ọlọ́run báwo ni ọmọ èèyàn tí bàbá ẹ̀ tí òun gbọ́ tó ń bú bàbá ẹ̀ tí òun bú bàbá ẹ̀ kó máa fún ẹ lówó gan máa sọ fún kó di owó ẹ̀mú ni kó di owó ẹ̀mú to hell with her òdẹ̀ tún ṣì ń gbé kọlù àtún máa bá fẹ́ yín that means ó ń promise ẹ̀ ń kàn ń gbà nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló ṣé ọmọ láìṣe pé ọmọ àlè nìyàn kí bàbá èèyàn gan má tọ́jú èèyàn gan èèyàn kan ò lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá mi kéèmì àti ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe máa fẹ́ yín kí ni ìpàdé asínwó àti wèrè papọ̀ kí ni ìtumọ̀ yẹn kí ni ẹ̀ gun mí nú gan o ọlọ́run nǹkan tí mo ní mo fẹ́ sọ ni ó ń bí mi nú gan ibi tó ń ká mi lára dé ká ní mo wọn náà bẹ̀ máa pè pé irú ọmọ àlè wo ni wọ́n báyìí èèyàn tó ń bú bàbá ẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ ó dẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ o kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ aláyé ọ̀rọ̀ sí kò ṣá blọ́ọ̀kì pé láyé ẹ̀ kó má tún pè ẹ́ mọ́ o tún wá ṣe blọ́gà bàbá kìíní kan bàbá irú àrífín wo nìyẹn èmi ò rírú àwọn ọmọ yẹn rí o mi ò rírú wọn rí ọlọ́run kan tí mo ní kí n sọ ni ẹ má bínú kí ni ẹ ń bí nínú gidi gan ẹ ṣe gan.
tí voice note yẹn tó bá jẹ́ recent omi títí kò ṣẹjọ tó bá jẹ́ recent VDM they will discuss it in the conversation ṣáà gbogbo ilé tó ń play I'm not starting ọmọ àlè kankan tẹ.
after the interview Aunty Fọláṣadé so she recent náà kò ṣe kó pẹ́rẹ́
interview Fọláṣadé yẹn báyìí
ọmọ yẹn court torí kó sọ pọkọ òun bọ̀ ó dà pé wàá tuntun pè bó ṣe kó wàá gbọ́ rìkọ́dì yẹn níta ni kó tó tún wàá tún pè nǹkan tẹ̀mí ń jalè lórí nìyẹn ó kọ́kọ́ pé ìwọ́n tó pè tó gbọ́ voice ẹ̀ níta tí Kàrímọ́ play ìyẹn ò long báyìí ó tún wàá tún ẹ pé wàá gbé tó that.
ọ̀dẹ̀ ni ọ̀dẹ̀ ọmọ ọgọ̀ wọn ní kó má kú ìmọ̀ kú tó fẹ́ pa ọgọ̀ yẹn ló máa pa wọn ló dẹ̀ pa gbogbo wọn lọ àti ìyá wọn àbúrò yín lówó tó bó ṣe lówó yẹn bílíọ̀nì àlàbúrò yín àwọn kan ni wọ́n ṣalákòóso owó yìí ní àkàtà tí wọ́n wá fún ẹ̀yìn ní peanut wọ́n fún ẹ ní 5,000 tó bá ti fẹ́ pé orí ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ ó lè.
I want to wear a machine. Mommy, I want to wear a machine. Mommy, I want to wear a machine.
Ó tún bú yẹ ẹ̀gùn. Gàtẹ́ na ìbọn blessing ṣèbí ẹ̀rẹ́ mọ iye. Gbogbo ọmọ àlè kan ní orí ní oṣù bàbá wọn ló bí wọn ọmọ àlè orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì wà ara wọn ni blessing.
ìwọ nìkan ló máa ń kọ́ lọ́kọ̀ ó ń torí àjàjà ó ní ta ló ń jà lẹ́ńkùlé òun ọ̀dẹ ọmọ tó bá yá sí tẹ́fìtì bá júnà tán ti ṣe mo fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pín nínú owó ẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ ti gbalẹ̀ òṣì. bàbá tó ṣe wàhálà tó tó yìí tí wọ́n bú bàbá ẹ̀ gbogbo mi jẹ́ lójú ẹ̀ àwọn àtàkì ń ṣe bí ṣọ́ọ̀fì pẹ̀lú ibi tí mi bá ti expect òtítọ́ tí bá bá rán bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa ń mi gan.
resided in Kenya at the time, and I went with a lot of gift items and money. In 2018, met by his mom in 2015. She persuaded me to marry her son, saying he's a good man. After lots of persuasion, I decided to give in, and I gave her my number. She did that because of my US residency. Akim called me and we started talking. I visited Akim in Kenya in the year 2016 and 2017 because he resided in Kenya at the time. And I went with a lot of gift items and money. In 2018, we decided to get married. And we both traveled to Nigeria for the wedding. Akim arrived in Nigeria before me and he was seeing another lady. I was told that the lady left Akim's house the same day I arrived in Nigeria. I found out later after the wedding. If not, I wouldn't have proceeded with the wedding. I asked Akim about the lady and he didn't deny it, but apologized. In 2019, I had my first child with Akim.
We continue to get to that push down class.
This visit was the beginning of my ordeal at the hand of Akim and his whole family. Akim, his mom, and his sister ganged up to forcefully take Jordan from me. But I threatened to go to the US Embassy to report them for abducting my child, which made them stop. I left Nigeria for the US very unhappy. My culture does not believe in divorce. So when I got to the US, Akim apologized and we decided to work on our relationship. And everything was going on smoothly without the interference of his mom. In December 2020, I traveled to Nigeria again to spend time with Akim, even though I was still terrified from my last experience. This time around, I had planned to stay for 4 months. Prior to my visit, hold on please. Prior to my visit, I had asked Akim to talk to his mom to let me be at peace and not cause trouble and fight with me during my stay. This time around, because of the length of my stay and previous experience, I decided not to stay at the mom's house. I rented an Airbnb for our privacy and my mental health. It was during this long trip that I discovered how Akim has been messing around with different women to the point that I was infected with chlamydia, an STD by him while I was pregnant with my first child, Jordan. During my pregnancy in 2019, my OBGYN requested that I place a call to Akim through FaceTime video call due to the outcome of my result, and the doctor told him that he has infected me with chlamydia and that if he doesn't stop messing around with random women, he's putting me and his unborn child in danger. I was treated with azithromycin antibiotics to prevent my unborn from being blind at birth. In March 2021, as my long trip to Nigeria was coming to an end, his longtime lover called in on his phone as he was in the shower. hot shower, soap all over his body, sleeping and falling because I answered his call. When I questioned who she was, he couldn't tell me. Instead, stammering and saying she's my cousin. So I replied, how come I don't know her as a member of the family? Akim's response to the lady on the phone was, my families are here. My families are here. So I called his mom and informed her of the issue, as she was the one who introduced me to Akim. When I arrived at my mother-in-law's place, the same lady was already there waiting for us. This lady and his mom assaulted me verbally and physically while Akim stood there watching and told me that I brought it upon myself and I did not intervene. I sobbed uncontrollably because I couldn't believe my husband could be on his mistress' side. And his mother and sister were laughing at me while the lady was beating me up. I wanted to quit the marriage that day, but I was afraid for my safety and that of my son. I left Nigeria for the United States with Jordan in March 2021, crying the entire flight. While all this was going on, I had already petitioned for him and he had gotten his immigrant visa. When Akim arrived in the United States in April 2021, I asked him about this said lady and he admitted that the lady was his long-time lover. At this point, I asked him to choose between his marriage to me and his son or his mistress. He couldn't give me an answer right away and requested some time to think about it. In 2022, I recommended Akim return to school for nursing to advance his career, but initially rejected it. But after much persuasion, he agreed to return to school. While he was in school, he was unable to walk due to the workload of school. I was unable to work as much as well because I had to stay home with the kids so he could concentrate on studying. His school was not qualified for FAFSA, F-E-F-S-A. He had to pay his tuition out of pocket. I was helping to pay his tuition and the bills with the little income I was earning. As time went on, we both realized we needed help with childcare. So I suggested we have Akim's mother come over to help with the kids while he goes to school. And I work to help pay the bills. I paid for his mom's visa fee and airplane ticket, totaling $2,400. As soon as she arrived, Akim told her so many things about me that were not true. She arrived in late August of 2022. And on October 12th, she brought up the subject of Akim's mistress who beat me up in Nigeria. I told her I didn't want to talk about it because it was a terrible experience, but she insisted. During this discussion, an argument ensued, and the next thing I remembered was that she gave me a big slap on the right side of my face, while I was holding my 9-month-old baby girl, Gracious. She dragged me out of the bedroom to the living room with my clothes while still holding my daughter, and all three of us fell on each other. My daughter was so frightened and was crying profusely. I got up quickly to check and ensure that she didn't get hurt. I hurried out of the house for our safety, called Akim to explain what happened to him, and asked them to come back home immediately. I was afraid to go back into the house so she doesn't attack us again. We had to wait in the parking lot for him to arrive. Upon his arrival, he said nothing. And I asked him if he thought it was okay for his mother to physically assault me and his daughter, but he kept quiet. In his presence, the mother unzipped her travel bag and pulled out the 22 pairs of shoes that I had purchased for her to beat me and hurled all 22 pairs of shoes at me, 2 of which hit my daughter on the head, causing her to cry again. I told Akim, you are watching your mother while she puts me and your daughter up.
He started using our daughter, just like the way Wumi has been using his son.
Àwọn ní manipulative ọ̀hún, wọ́n ti jọyà wọn yóò fòtò bí wọn sáyé, àwọn onídọ̀tí dédé, wọ́n ti búrú ẹ̀ papò láyọ̀. Bá nọ́tìsì wà ẹ̀, kò kò sí ayọ̀ ẹyọ kan báyìí nínú life rẹ̀, kò sí love, kò sí joy, kò sí anything. Ó kàn wá bí aláìsí ni. Ìtorí ẹ̀ láyé ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó máa ń wẹ̀yàn kúnra ni, because otherwise ọkọ àbúrò ẹ̀ ló kú, ìwọ ló ń ṣorí burúkú lórí social media. Níwà ọkọ àbúrò ẹ̀ ló kú, no be juju be that. Àfòkù ọkọ àbúrò, àfìgbà star, àfìgbà fame. Kò lè má ṣẹ́rí, kò lè má wà sí life 24 hours jẹ́ ní tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ máa bá ń bẹ̀. Ẹ máa bá ń bẹ̀ ni, ó máa sùn báyìí, ó máa tòun gbé. Ìgbà míì gan wọn ní play kankan, ó kàn máa wà ń bẹ̀ nítorí kí ni ṣógun láyé ni. Téèyàn bá tẹ̀ rí nǹkan ṣe pọ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yàn á lọ sùn. Ló ṣe ọmọ, ó fọkàn bí aláìlẹ̀kọ̀ ìrírí ọmọ ọláyé bàjẹ́. Ó rò pé lè má tánìṣe orúkọ bàbá oníbàbà, ó fẹ́ máa kẹ̀yìn bàbá àtọmọ síra wọn, kò ní yẹ olórí ibú ọmọ. Àbí òyìn ń retí pé kóun di citizen, tó bá di citizen nǹkan tó mọ̀ pé táwọn bá sì jọ wà tó bá ti lè di citizen, ó máa fast láti gba citizenship òun nìyẹn sì ṣe dúró tì. Bí ò jẹ́ yẹn ṣe rò pé ẹ̀rù ti fi sílẹ̀ yẹn á ti já jù lónìí, mi ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ nù.
Then Akim took Gracious away from me, and his mother was free to beat me up again. I couldn't defend myself because in Africa, particularly in Nigeria and my tribe, you are not permitted to defend yourself against elder abuse. Akim already changed his mother's ticket to Nigeria and drove her to the airport before I could find my phone and call the cops. My life fell apart that day, and while I was suffering in silence in my marriage from various forms of emotional and physical violence, Akim stood by and watched his mother beat me and my 9-month-old daughter. This is the second time my mother-in-law has physically assaulted me. I grieved and cried.
Sister TikTok ṣe wà ń dọ́mà ní ìyá ọkọ òun náà òun lálùbọ̀lẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa gbà mí kẹ̀.
Bí ó mọ nǹkan tó torí ń fàìlì nǹkan tó ń fàìlì olè manipulator ayé.
Burúkú ọmọ aláyé bàjẹ́. Ṣé wọn kó fẹ́ ba ìwé ọkùnrin yẹn jẹ́ ń gbà yín? Ó fẹ́ ba ìwé ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn lọ sí court. Nítorí ẹ̀ nìyẹn ṣe afarabalẹ̀ tí yẹn jẹ́ pé máa ṣe orí burúkú tó ń ṣe káàkiri. Otherwise ọkùnrin wo ló máa gba ìyàwó ẹ̀ láyé fún mi?
Dókítà wo ni òníṣẹ́ tá máa pọkọ yẹn kan kiri pé you have infected your wife? Báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe wife gan ló lọ ṣe extramarital affairs ní dókítà wo ni òníṣẹ́ tá máa pọkọ?
Yorùbá di pé àrùn ìyàwó ẹ̀mí ìwà àṣọkọ tiẹ̀ ló kárùn-ún tí ò ń ṣẹ̀pọ̀ tí ò ń ṣẹ̀ méjì o. Onídọ̀tí ọmọ. Àbẹ́ àtúrọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ló ṣe ń tọ̀ sára lórí ìjókòó. Abẹ́ẹ̀mọ̀.
And cried until I was weary of sobbing because Akim did not apologize on his mother's behalf. Akim's mother informed me that Akim was married to his Nigerian mistress because I came into the picture. Before I came into the picture, that I was only used as a stepping stone to bring Akim to America, and I should deal with it. I couldn't believe my ears and begged Akim to tell me the truth, but he denied it. Yet he couldn't let go of the said lady. Beginning of this year, I enrolled for the online classes at Manchester Community College to start on January 19, 2023. I went to school for my anatomy and physiology lab sessions, which was scheduled to run from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., but finished at 8:16 p.m. Akim was awaiting me at home and continuously calling me around 7:30 p.m. But I couldn't pick up since I didn't want to disrupt my A&P class. At 8:16 p.m. after the lab class, I called Akim, who calls at me and asked why I was late. I arrived home at 8:26 p.m. Akim told me, I'm going to start hitting you. And I told him that I never reported your mother when she physically assaulted me on October 12, 2022. But if you hit me as you claimed, I will report you. Akim unexpectedly smacked me with the back of his palm on my neck. I couldn't breathe for a few minutes. And when I was able to, I contacted the cops. Akim fled before the cops arrived at our residence, so they were unable to arrest him. He eventually apologized, and while I was unable to press charges, I was able to obtain a restraining order against him and my children. The DCYF also called to my house to check on me and the kids. Akim begged and assured me he would change, but it only became worse. The deceased wife lady asked him to give me and the kids space for our own safety. We went to the 9th Circuit Court in Manchester, New Hampshire, NH, for a domestic violence hearing on March 23rd, 2023. Prior to the hearing date, a family member intervened.
Mona Piquet cleaning service. Yes, she did. She did. She was the second nurse. In fact, tell the mama for the benefit of the doubt to be on call. But when you voice note, Timobola and highly convincing spirit in me. She was the one. She was the one who rejected Mobile. She was the one who made people on petition. She was the one who sent me to the Baniso, Alaye Baji. Man, first anything tell it. But for that record, Timobola and you go manipulate the call you could need that phone. But you will record on my phone, record the you were the one, the man of my wife. She was the one. She was the one who rejected me, but she was the second nurse. I hope you guys realize that now. She was the second nurse, I'm telling you. She was the second nurse.
Intervened.
She was.
After the hearing, I begged our Kim to move back to the house and start over because of the kids. Akin told me he's done with me and can't wait to get his citizenship next year and give me and the kids the middle finger. He also informed me that he purposefully rented an apartment near my house so that he could emotionally assault me with women.
I shot him at the Bobo and Jungu. Cheripa Fefe to Feba at Rifu, dear. Shetty me, you put John Bino, so no. Oh, John B, I come around money. If I want joy, I'm a shabu toto. No, you don't need joy. Come a shabu toto. Katewa, I think, to a parameter in second nursing. Cannot take a lot of ship. You're going to pay national television. Lori Buomo. One show, ticket to Tora. Ticket to send emails, ticket to buy a ticket to the cancel of mother. Say on anything, no, she had a boarding pass.
Me to witness him with other women. He's also on the dating website, chatting with other wealthy women. Akim told me that he used me as a stepping stone to get his citizenship so that he may move to another country. He also found out from I-130 for his long-term partner. We are currently separated, no longer live together, and are in the process of filing for divorce. I was totally enslaved and used by him and his family, all in the name of marriage. I was financially extorted by him and his family and paid all his immigration processing fees to bring Akin to the United States. He never loved from the beginning. It was all a scam devised by him and his mother. But I was too foolish and in love to figure it out in time. I kept forgiving him because of the kids. I do not want them to be a product of a broken home, just like me. That's where it ended. Reactions. Over to panelists.
KARIMOT. Every infection ti wá báyìí. Àti mo bí tí infection ti wá. Akimu kí ló dé tó fún KARIMOT ní infection? KARIMOT olórí bú ni KARIMOT. Because irú ọmọ ìyàwó lélẹ́yìn torí Ọlọ́run. What kind of human being is this? Kí ló pè infection ní Yorùbá? Ìwọ ló ní kòkòrò ajẹnirun àbí kòkòrò jẹrajẹ. People tend to believe her because she's the sister. No, so because they are dumb. They are dumb. As people like Aries didn't fall for it. I mean, she said certain things, and I'm like, okay, orí ẹ wà ńbẹ̀. Ní eléyìí tó sọ yìí, orí ẹ wà ńbẹ̀. So not everybody fell for it. Safe to say that, number one, she was grieving the death of her marriage, the delusional marriage. And it's safe to say she's actually a widow. What do you think? It looks like it though. Because she's very me for being like a celeb.
Ó ní burúkú wa kò ní dá fún celeb. Celeb ní negative àwọn wèrè. Ṣé celeb yẹn wèrè níyì o? Wèrè gidi ní tèmi platform yẹn wèrè bí ẹ ti ya wèrè. Celeb what? Ta ló mọ òun nínú ayé tẹ́lẹ̀? Ẹ̀yin wèrè dédé yìí.
mi ò ríru ọmọ blessing yẹn rí ìwọ ọmọ àkọ́bí kéèyàn kan máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí yẹ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá ẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ tún sì máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò gbọ́ rí láyé mi ò Ọlọ́run mi ò gbọ́ rí ọjọ́ àkọ́kọ́ inú ń bí mi wọ́n tún wá gbẹ́lẹ́kejì náà jáde ó tún sì ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. In fact Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká bímọ gidi Ọlọ́run jẹ́ àbímọ gidi wọ́n yẹ rí sẹ̀ inú dẹ̀ ń rún mi inú dẹ̀ ń rún mi pé tí wọ́n wọ àwọn ìdílé.
Èyí sì pé téèyàn bá ti òkú obìnrin ṣàkóyí ọpọlọ tó máa wà lórí ẹ̀ ó máa dàbí modern figure ni.
Ṣé kò tí wá sí kankan nínú ẹbí wọn náà tó lè pe blessing pé ṣé orí ẹ̀ ò kú dára ṣé o mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe báyìí.
Ṣé wọ́n lè fi wọ́n ìyá Mohbad ló wà ní Èkó yẹn àwọn fámìlì bàbá ẹ̀ wọn kò tán wà ní Èkó wọn tí èmi èrò pé wọ́n ti ẹ̀ wà ní. So òun ló ṣe ya ọmọ òṣèlú gbogbo wọn ní wọn kalẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run mi ò rí irú ẹ̀ rí.
Wẹ́lẹ̀ ti di pé ọmọ yìí máa parí ló wà wọ́n àgbáyé àfi wọ́n lẹ̀kan tó bá yé òun jẹ́.
mi ti expect fún àti ẹ̀ sì lè máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ̀yin bó ṣe ń lẹ́nu ni.
mi expect fún àti ẹ̀ sì lè máa sọ̀rọ̀. Èèyàn tó ṣe bàbá ẹ̀ ṣàkàṣàkà ó ṣe yẹ ṣàkàṣàkà.
Ó dẹ̀ ń gbé kọ́ ó dissect lórí social media and you have the force to still engage.
Ebi ò rí irú ẹ̀ rí o.
In conversation with her.
mi ò rí.
Honestly, I don't know mi mọ bí ibi tí bàbá tiẹ̀ ti yan Ọlọ́run mi mọ bí wọ́n ti yan o.
Ó kàn dà pé mi ò gbọ́ rí. Ṣé ní ọjọ́ àkọ́kọ́ yẹn gan tí gbogbo wọn tiẹ̀ ń yìn gan inú ń bí èmi ni. Ọmọ pé bó ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ọjọ́ àkọ́kọ́ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àti wọ̀nyí.
Ọmọ wo náà ń jíjẹ́ mi.
Inú ń bí mi ni pé kí ló tiẹ̀ máa gbé kọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ fún
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kárí kò ṣe dáadáa. I am the first child and I have 5 siblings. Ọlọ́run má jàre kò ṣe dáadáa. Ohun yẹn mo expect kó wà ní forefront ni. Kó wà ní forefront kó ní dájú ẹ má worry. I'm on top of this game. Nǹkan tó mi fi pé ó yẹ kọ́ mọ́ jẹ́ sí bàbá nìyẹn. Ìdájọ́ ẹ má worry. Ó tún lórí burúkú ọmọ. Ó tún lọ fún lóṣì ní ọkọ. Lọ fún lórí burúkú lọ́kọ. Kò tẹ́lẹ̀ lè sọ fún mi pé kò dákú ìyẹn ẹ̀jẹ̀ bó ṣe wà ní èrè. Òun jí kẹ̀kẹ́ ti smarter version ìyá ẹ̀. Ìwà burúkú kan náà ló wà nìyẹn. Báwo ló ṣe máa lùzà àbúrò ẹ̀ tí ò ní lè sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ló pa àbúrò ẹ̀ ò ní lè fún wọn ní clue. Ṣe rádaràdà wọn kẹsì ọmọ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo sí ọ̀pá bó ti ní o ti kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ̀lé lè sọ pé kí bàbá Mohbad lọ sí bàbá Mohbad kó lọ san ọmọ ẹ̀ kò jọ we are waiting for September kìíní kan sọ̀rọ̀ pàdé ẹnì kan mọ́ bí tá à ń lọ gbogbo òṣèlú ọba yẹn náà yẹ kó ti àárẹ̀ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀.
ṣé wọ́n ní pé kọ́ lọ sí inú wọn ni mo ti
ìyẹn náà lè ní gan gbọ́ èmi gan gbọ́ mo kẹ̀ bá wọn lẹ́nu rẹ̀ ní.
èmi náà kàn bá wọn lẹ́nu ẹ̀ lánàá ni.
sórí ògbọ́ detail kan tó sọ pé no mọ́mí yẹn ti dá mi ló ń ṣá wípé no there was nothing like that.
okay.
mọ́mí yẹn ti said I was not.
bàbá náà ò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àtúnọ̀sí wọn máa gbé kúrò ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì mọ́ṣúárì ni bàbá náà ò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá náà mọ̀ kó tán wà náà ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó ju bàbá tẹ̀ ti rí ṣé bàbá òun wá fẹ́ ní.
adéyìn ti sọ pé ó yẹ kó ti report Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ní US tó wà yẹn. Èmi ò fẹ́ láì kíkà máa ẹnu ṣá kàkẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá without action. I don't like it. By now, ó yẹ kó ti report, kó ti write in American Embassy. Àti ìṣèbárí ti bí kò fún wa sí. Nígbà tí ó ṣe evidence, a ní kò ṣe evidence, sí evidence wà. Evidence wà. Bí ó ní case láti wá answer. Kó wá explain bí 71 million àti kí. Ikú sáwá síbẹ̀ yẹn ni. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá ṣe yẹn, ẹ rí i pé ara ò ní ro pé lè tó dákẹ́ pẹ́ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Á sá ẹ̀wò kàbàkàbà. Godmother gan, ẹ̀rọ àbá ipe yìí tó ti lè gbé ìyàwó òun gan ṣéèkù ibi tó ń wà nìyẹn. Bó ṣe mọ káfẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ everyday kó má ní action kankan yẹn ní real life. Ó yẹ kó ti right American Embassy sẹ́ ipe lágbájá báyìí pé recently ìdàrísẹ̀ kìíní ó ní case láti answer. Wọ́n dẹ̀ attach gbogbo àwọn evidences yẹn mọ́.
I think
Karimo wá mention yẹn náà.
so they all have to come back to answer.
Hey, but how will they come back when we don't report them?
I don't understand.
We need to report. The people in the US they should report. They should report. Why they want? They should report. Did they not go out? Today they reported that York. Today they reported him. They reported in place of work here. So why is it that when it gets to our own son to do the same, we'll be dragging feet? Let's report them. Report Rumi, report Rumi's mother, report what is it called, Idabo, to Canadian government, straight. Whether they will, they just report all these people. We can't continue to keep quiet. The more we keep quiet, the more space we give them to perfect what they are evil. I'm telling you, we are the one giving them time, helping them to buy time. We are.
Wait for Baba to take every action. I think everyone has to put theirs together to see how this.
Baba will not be the one to write the American Embassy.
You know, especially to support those who are there to carry out these things. They have to be done like with immediate effect. That's why we are here. It's annoying.
Yeah, what can you say? See, for the past 2 years, just gallivanting, it kept quiet. Now that we have gotten enough evidence to reach the news on, then we are supposed to launch out for him and bring her back.
tún kinní yẹn play náà.
Mo ti play.
O ti fẹ́ tún kinní yẹn gbọ́ tipẹ́. Ẹ tún play ẹ jọ.
Nínú ọjà mi ni fún.
Ẹ má bínú. Kí ló wá dé tó sọ pé torí mo wà nígbà kan ní orí platform èèyàn kan lára àwọn supporter gbà yẹn tó ń sọ pé kò ń ṣe kan tó sọ nìyẹn wọ́n ní kò sọ pé ó lè lọ favour ọkàn.
Ó dà pé mo kò ló
clear yìí.
Torí pé gbà yẹn ó dà pé àkíyèsí bẹ́ẹ̀ sí record. Ṣé mo pé àkíyèsí record yẹn ó kàn ń jáàmù àwọn kinní ìpadà ni. Ṣé mo pé tẹ́lẹ̀ àkíyèsí record akọ̀ lè máa play wọn bọ̀ àkíyèsí record wọn pé ká máa keep. So òun náà fi máa ń parọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé TikTok kò dàbí Facebook tàbí Instagram ọ̀ṣọ́ tó máa keep ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. So torí ẹ̀ lọ ṣe ń parọ́ orí burúkú ẹ̀rí kó sáré dáhùn
tó clear báyìí ó ní kò sọ pé lè lọ favour ọkàn.
Ṣé wàá rí màmá post ẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ ni màmá post.
Ẹ máa post ẹ o ẹ máa post ẹ. Wọ́n á ní kò sọ pé lè lọ favour ọkàn. Kí ló wá sọ yìí?
Kò ṣe bá bá wọn play lójoojúmọ́.
Kí ló sọ yìí?
Ṣé kò ṣe mọ̀ kọ́ tẹ́ máa ṣe? Share it with every members of all these share it with all the new hosts. Ṣé yẹ national anthem la máa fi ṣe ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ show òun náà máa lò. Lórí Facebook ẹ jẹ́ ká máa share ẹ̀ lórí Facebook. Let's continue to share it on Facebook. Àtọ́rí Instagram ẹ jẹ́ ká máa share ẹ̀ lórí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká share as many as possible. Many times as possible.
Ẹ bá ṣe ń ṣèpolówó ẹ bá pa ẹtúfẹ́lẹ́ náà sí ṣé ó kúkú short kò ní gbàsìkò because bóyá ìwà yẹn tó bá pẹ́ àárín òun náà máa ní òun sọ bá yàwọn pé nírọ̀ ọmọ ni. Àwọn platform yẹn sọ pé kò ṣe kò tó sọ́ngbà yẹn nìyẹn wọ́n yí mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ àjẹrí kọ́pì ìṣọ̀gbà mi
gbàgbé orúkọ màmá yẹn ní màmá yẹn wá kò ń ṣe kan tó sọ nìyẹn tó ṣe máa sọ pé lè lọ favour ọkọ òun kò ń ṣe kan tó sọ nìyẹn.
Àṣẹ́ńkọ́ tó sọ nìyẹn ó dàbí pé ẹ̀ tí màwọn pípì wọ́n máa ń parọ́ ẹni kó sáré sọ pé ìgbà lọ́mọ wọn fẹ́ kó because ọmọ kò ti jábọ́ wọ́n tó sọ nìyẹn náà gbọ́dọ̀ èpo ti jú sọ ẹ̀wọ̀n gbogbo èpèdè náà nìyẹn tó sọ pé àwọn bàbá tó náà dájú Liam ìtọ́ ẹ̀ lọ ṣe ń fẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n tó bá ṣe good liar must have a good memory kò dé easy kí ọmọ maintain irọ́ tó wá easy ọpọlọ mélòó náà ọpọlọ ló ń ṣe 24 hours ẹni tó ti jalè tó jalè Mohbad tó máa wọ́ owó Mohbad náà fi bí ọmọ yahoo ó lè na another team tó tún fi ń pa Mohbad lára ó máa jalè ọmọ yẹn wá rò pé òun ò lówó tó jẹ́ sẹ́yìn pé àti Ṣadé sọ ní àná nígbà tó jáde náà pé tó jẹ́ sọ pé zero balance pé Mohbad ò lówó kankan ẹ ti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àṣùwọ̀n ló máa ń wọ́ kí owó Mohbad ó yẹ kó ọmọ yẹn máa ṣe yahoo ó máa ṣe yahoo tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó pàdé Mohbad àwọn kan máa ń ṣe yahoo ó máa ṣe olè lọ́mọ yẹn onígbà náà ni ẹ máa gbọ́ yìí.
Ẹjọ́ tó yọ lọ́wọ́ náà kò ní ní rẹ̀ ní pàṣẹ àtọ̀ bí kan tó ní ọmọ ọmọ tó ní ọmọ tó ní ọmọ ṣe rẹ́kọ̀dì ọ̀rọ̀ ìfọwọ́ rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ìfọwọ́ rẹ̀. Thank you, bye bye. It's okay. It's okay.
Ẹ ti gbọ́ ọ́nìkan tó wá máa ṣe fún rẹ́kọ̀dì yẹn ti gbọ́.
Ẹ̀yin ìdá ṣe mọ̀ pé ní ìjẹta wọ́n júmọ̀ ìdájí àná mo wà lórí MFM mo lọ síbẹ̀ mo lọ yọjú nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
Ọwọ́ arú kìí ṣe
kẹ́mọ̀ ní pé màmá kan tó ń pè ní ìyá Èkìtì lórí QH radio màmá yẹn wá jí submission màmá yẹn wá fún mi lépè ó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ìyá Wùmí wípé olórí burúkú ìyá òṣì yára ṣé mo pé nígbà tí kíní ò lè gbà mọ́ MFM ẹni kí ló ṣe ó kẹ̀dédé stop láàrin méjì ó ní òun tiẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan mi òun fẹ́ sáré lísèsì kíní kan bó ṣe kúrò nìyẹn ara wọn ò gbà á mọ́ ara wọn ò gbà á bó tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá Mohbad lọ dúró àdùnní QH radio mo ti wà lórí platform ẹ̀rí á play ẹ̀ á tún fi play á play nígbà tí ìyá yẹn fún wọn lépè là tó fún ìyàwó mi lépè kíyá ni ó sáré gbé kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ó fún ìyàwó mi lépè ó fún mi lépè ó fẹ́ wọ́n fún mi pa lánàá ní ìdájí àná ìyá Èkìtì yẹn ó máa fún wọn lépè fat èpè tó nìkan fún mi ló ń lọ lọ́ọ̀kan yẹn.
fẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣẹ̀kù ẹ má bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ẹ kò fún mi rán mi sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n mi.
ìburúkú gbogbo ni wọn olórí ìburúkú ló ṣì àkóṣìbìrú wọn máa yìnbọn pàyàwó nígbẹ̀yìn ìbọn ló máa fi kẹ́yìn ilé ayé ìbọn ló máa yìn pa and èmi ò fẹ́ ká relate kọjọ the critical thinkers should start writing now they should start writing mo ti ń sọ àtìgbà tí bdm ti jáde tó ti ń give àwọn expose kan ni mo ti ń sọ ìgbẹ́ there is need for Baba to revisit the media there is need for Baba to revisit the media so that kọ́ lè lọ update wọn lórí the new kí ló ti ń pè the new regulations gbogbo tá à ń gbọ́ yìí kí bàbá lọ kígbe pa Nigerian government gbogbo ẹ̀ ni wọn ó sọ I was suggesting I know that at the right time ṣá gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa níyànjú.
Alright, I'm back. I just can listen to you.
Again, because the case has become too messy. That's why I see they do the show back to back. I say Baba Moba, God the Pikin, the do case. Now you won't rely on. Go polling, but I know go class. Daddy, I am sorry. Hey, ever me share video. Let me to show where I do when that's why I see they do the show back to back. See, you're not away with the stars, then they do case. Now you won't rely on. The go to Kutonu, we don't think she shake gigi before your body go dry. Go and take what you can take. Go no share to you will not share. When we buy it over now, see. I tell anybody when one scatter the case. Ọ̀run la láti wọn náà. Wọ́n rògbò láyé àtijọ́ náà. Wọ́n rògbò Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, the police, they give people justice. And as police no fit do wetin they supposed to do. Ojú fún ojú ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún ẹ̀jẹ̀. Abiyamọ, wọ́n gba odidi ọmọ eyín ọ̀kan wọn ká. They remove your front teeth. Wọ́n ò tiẹ̀ remove front teeth lásán. Àṣẹ ìbọn ti ń lọ lábẹ́lẹ̀. Ọ̀rá for ọ̀rá, energy for energy. Law of Moses. Láyé fi ń dá. I want us to listen. Some people did not take time to listen to Naira Marley. I want us to listen to that video. It's a bit long. I try to cut some out of it to make it shorter. Wetin shock me there be say dem say Naira Marley. Orí mi ṣàánú mi. Orí mi ṣàánú mi, ẹlẹ́dàá mi ṣàánú mi. Mi ò ní ṣiṣẹ́ fọ́mọ ẹlòmíì jẹ́ gbogbo abiyamọ gidi tó ń wò mí. Ẹ bá jẹ́ abiyamọ gidi tí ẹ ń ṣe women for wickedness o. Women for wickedness á jẹ́ tiẹ̀ náà. But I'm talking about real mothers. Help me talk am. Say your logo over your children. No be another person go chop am. Naira Marley said something. Baba Mohbad don talk am that time. Say dem tell am say im pikin dey take somebody account dey collect money. Say na the wife mother account. Níbo náà ti ń gbọ́ yẹn? And the guy now presented evidence. Òun lélẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí n gbé rìsí. Báwo ló ṣe mọ full name account details? Òun lélẹ̀ yìí. Only account ìyá ìyàwó náà fi ń gbowó na the account of the mother-in-law. Na that one shock me wey I wan talk. Baba Mohbad, you wey live in Spain. Baba Mohbad, Nigerian police. Baba Mohbad, his career first. He enter inside Toto. He sleep inside Toto. He sleep inside Toto finish. Na then they help am collect his revenue. That is the something I think, no. That is the something I think. How come? What is the reason? Where mother-in-law they collect pikin money? Mother-in-law son-in-law pikin gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ló dá bẹ́ẹ̀ any one of you wey say e dey good I hope you have a son even if you don't have a son I hope you have a girl I hope you have a child if your pikin dey work make your pikin dey go pay into the mother-in-law account while you are alive e good. The mother of this lady has to come out. Nigerian police have to investigate this. Why be saying that she dey collect the money if not true? We dey talk that time say this case e get as e be bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń búlì gbogbo àwa tá a lè sọ̀rọ̀ sórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ẹ sọ di yam pepper scatter. Ìgbà tó lùwòdì ẹ ṣe onídọ̀tí lórí social media abádọ̀rọ̀ ayé bá. But this one come shock me. Anyway, don't let me waste time. Let me begin listening to Naira. Before we go, all right, no matter whatever me know YouTube, once you flag the Facebook, let me leave the Facebook. Once you flag it. All right, let's listen to what KARIMOT said. Hold on. Let me use a speaker. Let's go there. Come flag here. Today, le òyìnbó ṣe multiple platform. Really, one people are possible me. If they chase us from one place, we come to another place. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lórí social media, they can mass out well. Ọ̀rọ̀ family yẹn náà sọ ni. Ẹ̀yàn bá lóhùn òsọ olóòfẹ́ rẹ́ nínú dọ̀tí ni. Tí òde ṣe onídọ̀tí lórí social media. But okay, it seems it's bad. Anyway, don't let me waste time. Let me begin listening to Naira. Before we be, it's bad. But even at that, Emaja bank in the all right. All right, let me try and connect. I need to fellow phone speaker. Okay, you came from Facebook. I'm flag your Facebook. I'm not surprised. So just stay with me here. Or you go back to Facebook. If you see the flag, just join us back here. I don't know which one is convenient for you, whichever one. But I usually do my live stream on YouTube now because me already will pass more better Facebook. Yeah. All right, let's start. Kí máa ṣiṣẹ́ bí kan sí wọ́n wá fẹ́ máa sanwó fún mi kí wọ́n lọ àkáǹtì yóò kọ́ mi lé. The only place you will find my mother-in-law's account or my father-in-law's account is on my tap app. Well, my kí ló ta òkè yẹn àwọn àkùnkà ní ṣòwò yẹn it's me that is giving them that money but not with my boss. No, that is not my source of living.
Money in your pockets in minutes. Money in your pockets in minutes. No credit check, late fees or interest. No credit check, late fees or interest. Pay it back whenever you can. Pay it back whenever you can. Download Bridget now. Download Bridget now.
Why did my mother-in-law nígbà mo yẹ tí mo méjì pa wá? Ọmọ ìlú máa sọ fún. Ṣẹ̀gẹ́ tí mo sọ. Ṣẹ̀gẹ́ tí mother-in-law nígbà mo yẹ tí mo méjì ọkọ mi ló sọ fún ọ ìyẹn. Ṣòye ní mother-in-law mi ò ní láti àti mo yẹ tí mo méjì lọ́dọ̀ lọ́yà mi. So it is all shade of wrong. Tí ìyàwó mi, tí àkáǹtì ìyàwó mi, ó wà lọ́dọ̀ Naira Marley. Ṣé I repeat, I hope you are listening. I repeat, that account doesn't belong to Yahoo. This is all video. That account belongs to me, but they open it in disguise under Yahoo's name. She said that account does not really belong to their mother, but that account was opened under the guise of the mother's name. Báwo ni kò ṣe easy àti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ní Nàìjà? Ọlọ́run o. Ìjọ ẹgbẹ́ ni wọ́n kúrò lórí fóònù pẹ̀lú àti àbọ̀dá. Àkáǹtì wo ni bàbá ọkọ ẹ sọ? Wọ́n ní bàbá ọkọ ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́ àkáǹtì wa. Ìyàwó rẹ̀ pé wáyé yan pàtàkì rẹ̀. Ẹ má fi lẹ́jẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ̀ lẹ́mi lára. Àti ìtì wá sílé ọkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti rí mi. Ẹ má fi lẹ́mi lára. Kí n tó padà sí Amẹ́ríkà o.
As a matter of fact, we have Friday àbí ọkọ̀ níjọ́ yẹn. We have Saturday or Friday. Only tó bá di Monday.
Bá tiẹ̀ ti download fún fídíò yìí.
Yóò ti sọ jáde tó bá di Monday. Èmi àti ẹ̀ máa jí sí bank. Mo fẹ́ gbogbo statement of account. This particular account, mo fẹ́ gbogbo statement of account. Àwọn méjèèjì wojú ara wọn kókò ní. Nígbà tó di Monday, ní ọ̀dà mi lọ́wọ́. Títí throughout week yẹn, wọ́n ní wọ̀nyí. A lọ sí ìbò, a lọ sí báńkì kó dà pé báńkì yẹn ó yá wọn. Àwọn ní ìṣàmáyà lọ sí báńkì tó fẹ́ print àbí kòkó. Bí òun náà bá lọ sí báńkì tí a lọ ṣe kán bẹ́ẹ̀. Àtúnṣe ìkọ̀kọ̀ sátò yẹn kára yìí lọ níjọ́ yẹn. Báyìí ṣe ráyè fèsì statement of account yẹn wọ́n nìyẹn.
Ó yẹ kí n ti wà ní àjà.
Ara àwọn ọkọ̀ tí wọ́n ń wọ̀ yẹn pé no. I'm not being part of this. Èyí ẹ̀rọ ó lè lọ́ọ́ ìkókó wọn. Ó lè lọ́ọ́ mú òfò ní mí o. Kí n tó rí pé mo fẹ́ bu ìyá tèmi mọ́lẹ̀. Kí n máa yá àwọn ọmọ tèmi jẹ́. Ó rí pé mi gbọ́dọ̀ lórí kókó mi. Kí ni wọ́n bọ́ta? Kò sí àkáǹtì kankan. Ìyọ́lẹ̀ pa kò sí àkáǹtì kankan. Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́. I wasn't raised that way. I was not raised that way. Òwe tẹ máa ń pa pé ọmọ ẹni òṣèlú bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká fi sídìí ẹlòmíì. Another diversion ló ní ìlọ́dọ̀ tèmi. Kí n gbárùkù gbọmọ ọmọ ìṣòro yẹn. Ẹ̀rù ṣe pé kí wọ́n á lo òwe yẹn pé ìyá mi ló ṣèlú bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí omi òfin ní ẹ̀sìn di ọmọ ìlú náà. No matter what bí ìdí ìyá mi bá ṣe ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn tó máa fún ilẹ̀kẹ̀ yẹn. Ìtumọ̀ wọ́n yẹn ni máa fún ilẹ̀kẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n díẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ by first by fire. Torí pé kí ni àtúbọ̀tán ní kókó. Imagine I have been coming out just see kò sí dá fún ẹ kò sí àkáǹtì kankan kíkan ìrọ̀lù pamọ́ oúnjẹ wa ìrọ̀lù kiri kan. Kí ni àyàwó àgbẹ̀ jáde lánàá? Kí ló máa ṣe fún mi lẹ́yìn?
New video
máa ṣe ẹ máa lẹ ọ̀tá mi lóko lórí page
was old video.
Ẹjọ́ tán kódà kan àwọn ọmọ máa lọ mú ṣùgbọ́n wá báyìí sí wọ́n máa bí ẹ̀rù títẹ́lẹ̀. Kàrí wọ́n ṣe bí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn account ṣe bí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ dàkàrí kódà gan good morning sister Tobi. Wọ́n wá tún kún kúrò lákàtúntì wá ní owó streaming kan kò tẹ̀ tí ìwọ̀n kò tí ní ìtìṣe yẹn wọ́n ti ní èmi ni mo gbowó streaming. Ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀gọ̀ tí àwọn ìyàwó yìí tọ́pẹ́ àwọn ní ilé ẹ̀sọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ òṣèré àwọn yẹn tó ṣì máa gba ṣe ń jẹ ó ṣì máa bú.
Ó kà àwọn
Wọ́n máa tọ́ ọkọ̀ tẹ́sán kó ṣe yẹn máa kọ́kọ́ dá yẹn.
You like her view on the case. New video ni yes. Èmi ti rò pé ọ̀dọ̀ yẹn kan ni mo ti rí lọ ní ọmọ ń sìn. Okay, point tàfẹ́ gbọ́ níbẹ̀ yẹn láti gbọ́. Nǹkan tàfẹ́ gbọ́ I'm not interested in their issue on TikTok. So they said it's today, but she said it in her old video. So because mo post song by mo ṣe tó wá wò pé when she was now making reference to yesterday's video. So in Naira Marley's video, Naira Marley said a lot. Tí agbègbè wa máa tún jọ gbọ́. What Naira Marley said. That belongs to the mother. She said sometimes ago, she now said when Naira Marley now came out yesterday, she's now confirming that maybe she said it when they were having issues, that they were collecting Naira Marley's money, that if she had denied when Baba Mohbad came out, that the mother-in-law has been collecting Marley's money, Mohbad's money, that this is how people will say she's a liar. So she's just confirming and trying to clean herself of everything that is going on. And she said if anybody is due to know where her salary, what is the business of her mother-in-law or father-in-law about what
Amen.
Always losing your TV remote? Not anymore. Control your TV from your phone. Make your life easy with everything in one place. Download Easy Home Screen to access your TV remote and so much more.
Is any talk less of paying that money into their account. She is saying that it's very, very wrong. So she's confirming that actually they were paying into their mother-in-law's account. But she's saying she doesn't know whether it's a disguised account or the account is in their mother's name. So let's leave that. If Nigerian police want to work, let them not work. Let them work. If they don't want to work, no wahala. But one thing is that now we can see many lights is being shed on this case. should learn from this one. Young men, just learn. Just learn from what is going on. That is my hope. Now, Naira Marley mentioned a certain amount of money that one can shock me past. He said a certain $72,000 was paid to Mohbad. That Mohbad withdraw that money. Emma Gonson. When I calculated $72,000, that's a lot of money. That's about 100 and something million. And the father who trained him, but this is where body peppered me. The father who suffered for this boy was living like a pauper. And this guy collected 100 and something million. What did he use the money for? What did you do with that money? $72,000. Is it pounds or dollars? Anyway, I just can go and continue to money so. Hey! This is the. Let me take it back. Sorry, I was supposed to have downloaded all these things, but today has been. I was supposed to have downloaded this thing and put it on the screen so that you guys can be watching it soon. But today has been somehow for me. It's been a very busy day, so make no noise. But I want to take it back because it showed evidence of that withdrawal. I don't want it to look like a mere choir music and you have nothing. Even though, do you understand? Even though, I want you to start from the beginning so you can see the evidence. I want it to look like a mere choir music with nothing. Go there. I understand, bro. I don't give a damn. Why is this talking? The problem is all this money that I took is not his. So some of his royalty payment we have to hold it. We hold it till he recoup the money he took. So like he said the money was not his, but he took the money. He showed the evidence where withdrawal was made. So who owns that money? Who owns the money? Another thing is said in one of the videos that is very, very important for us. Remember when they show a video when Naira Marley was dancing. Naira Marley also confirmed that that particular video, that Snapchat account was not his account. It was a cloned account. I want us. Remember, after that money was $2,000 it took. Whenever I heard from the lawyer, they stopped replying. Yeah, that was the last. Money music, communicating with my dad. That was like the last time. But on the 12th of May 2023, I heard Nepal is taking distributor to. Fijabi, he did. I hope I stay ash. Or even record Kinesi. What I could phone to know. He did. Offshore, one video to post it. That was why I was trying to slide the video back. But taking share so that we can start from the beginning. Maybe I should refresh. He did. But let me see if I can find it on this my other phone. He did. Show evidence. It also show evidence for this thing too. The name of the accounts they were paying money to. Hold on for me. And it was cut in clips. Until let me refresh. He showed it at the beginning. Come on, how to screenshot with this phone.
court for copyright and infringement during court.
Just continue listening.
Last Friday, my boyfriend talked to me. He told my friends he wants to break up with me. I don't know what to do. Grace, don't worry. I've seen your chart. I see that this is your second relationship and there is absolutely no chance of a break.
And I've never been on that. So that's distributors now. Never to do my music. This way, my dad and my music in court. Through the shower. My last time, don't forget, the last time I saw my dad was on the 4th of October 2022. Disagreement with him and his manager. That was my last time ever seeing my dad. 4th of October 2022. So even after the NDLEA issue, you attempted suicide.
So, for the person that said there was no evidence, this is it. I'm requesting a confirmation of 2 withdrawal payments of the something catalog before you routed it to something payments because of the way I edited it. The other parts are not showing. Payments of $72,000 and $2,700. Something we are paid to Mobad, not to Malian Music. I will appreciate that a lot. Something about email chain. So probably we need to go back to that video. If I can find it, if I can still do it, if I can do that, I will still do that to screenshot that particular aspect where it said it's below. He even showed it on that something. But because of the way I edited the video, it's not really showing. So don't worry, this is it. So he actually showed it. Once if on flag you are going, oh yeah.
His former manager, the lawsuit to the distributor, determination letter, the situation of women's salary. Former manager, the lawsuit to the distributor, determination letter, the situation of women's salary. Even the boss still telling people he wants to come and apologize. But I didn't know he was going to die. If I knew, I would let him come. But it was just too much for me at that moment. Fast forward to September 12, 2023, when I had my dad passed away.
You want me to mute? Listen, you want me to mute? Hello, person? Person, do you know that you're hot? Can you mute that, please?
They said he died on September 2023, according to Google. His Instagram was tweeted out. Very sad. Very, very sad. September 2023. It was sad. It was so sad. I was not in Nigeria. I went to Amsterdam. I traveled to Amsterdam. I'll show you videos with them and dates. With the guys.
Like, this is my boyfriend. You already know this is my boyfriend.
Nice.
You didn't know you this much comes.
Live in Amsterdam.
I already told you this is my boyfriend.
You was outside.
I already told her.
Also to see the family. I'm really traveling out of Nigeria. I wanted to spend time with my kids. And you can see I surprised them nicely. And also to shoot
was to shoot a video.
All right.
And also police
you say you get the king.
I saw my kid.
Naramani has beautiful kids. Beautiful kids. I think he has twins among his children. Well-trained kids. I don't think we need to hear all the video. If you want to watch all the video, go to Malian channel. I think that's the name of the channel. I had to look for it yesterday by myself because somebody just told me Naramani wants to say something. So go to Naramani Malian channel, not Naramani. Malian channel. That's where the video is about an hour plus, almost 1.5 hours. He has tried to explain his parts, either you believe or not. If you can believe everything we've been hearing, and we now find some other things are not true, what stops us from listening to him too? Remember when this case started, you see that person, whoever is behind that Gist Lover page, that person is really the wicked person. I don't know who the person is. If insinuating is somebody or whatever, whoever it is. Because that was the person that really was selling narrative to us. Remember they said he died of ear infection. Later they said it was wound. And police did not even help matter at all. You know. But again, I keep telling the Baba, I say, Baba, kill and wo. Baba, Mobile, what are you looking at? This only why are you looking at this thing going this way? No justice is coming for your son. Because I was seeing the way different narrative was coming out. And where I had something with the wife was because I was expecting it was the wife that was supposed to help out. But the wife was not allowed to really speak at the right time. Then later, she was giving different narratives too. Today, they said Mubad buying the house. Tomorrow, they say Mubad buying the hospital. Are you telling me you don't know how your husband fight? And you were among the last people that saw him. Anyway, so many controversies, too many controversy. If Baba Mubad listen, he for go do what he's supposed to do. All these things when we dey talk. Anybody we want to change the narrative self, we go take a head carrier. Then please tell me, can Baba Mubad life ever be the same again? He lost his son. Not only just a son that is supposed to be the glory of that family. You say as for Mubad, I don't like talking about that Mubad at all. Because that one they get to my other side of me if I want to talk about her. Because I hate women who do not take care of their children. Woman will be saying, go abandon pikin. And the papa will come take care of this pikin. People refuse this man to speak. Just because women get social media. And they bombard you. So if it is not for some people who stood by this man, by now the case will have been forgotten. It will have been a forgotten issue. You cannot be neutral on a case that somebody's son was spiked. Women for women. This is not even women for women. Women for wickedness. You shut that man up and you bully that woman. I mean that man. A bully man, Ori Ofe, man would have been fighting by now. That boy left the papa. The papa that suffered for him, something for the papa. Say, gather money. Daddy, I am sorry. That's the only person they apologize for before he died. Go and listen to everything. They even said he had bipolar. It's one of the reasons. Say, if I buy, maybe I hold Naira if I buy make the old Naira Marley, he wait on say if you buy me the old Naira Marley, now he still go back to go and be begging Naira Marley, to go and be apologizing. Go and watch Naira Marley's video. Please watch it with open mind. Watch it with the mind of somebody that has children too. Watch it with the mind that Mohbad could be your son. Are you going to use the same energy you are using on this case? Saying the father of that child has no rights over his child. Now, KARIMOT confirmed. She said it long time ago.
Mommy, teacher, is soon. You show by your parent to my bar and like the median list or let mommy, but which at this one. But soon you'll be telling me list or let it. Oh, dear. To buy your mommy game up. To buy Yawa. Mommy, everybody is ready. You take a show me. Right on. Coco, that you to come up. I want to engage with someone. I'm not going to be only okay, mommy. ALOBA to allocate. Ẹjọ́ máa sọ mí kí máa mí ìtẹ́jọ́ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Ìgbà tó bá ti ń rí bá ìtẹ́jú ẹ̀dá tó máa yẹ kó mo máa kó máa sùn ní gbogbo ìfẹ́lọ́ mo máa parí kí n tẹ̀ máa bọ́lẹ̀ ní nílé. But I don't like the situation where comment, like it, everything come new tó máa dàbí pé yàn ṣó ọlọ́màṣolú ẹ̀ ló kú tó bá rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ọmọ àti òun comment ẹ bá tó wọ́n sọ pé fẹ́ máa lọ gbà lọ́sẹ̀ máa comment it's not fair now.
Ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́. They got carried away.
No, they should not get carried away. But it doesn't matter. You are enjoying it, then you have to comment. Comment, like. If I like it, go my best show.
I want to be beautiful.
No, I didn't know. So if I come, you know, you do quite good things to come and communicate because my family was
okay to pay, but unfortunately, we were filled up.
Titi coach, ẹ ti lè gbéyàn sókè sí.
Okay, ṣe ti finish moderator ni.
Mo ti fi ń ṣe ẹ lè gbéyàn sókè.
Okay, madam.
Ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n fi ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ, èmi wà ń tà.
Friday.
Malicious.
Àwọn ní kí ẹ lọ fẹ́ máa ní láti tètè dáhùn. Ọlọ́run yẹn yín mọ̀ ní ẹja yín bọ́lẹ̀.
Níbi tí gbà wò.
Mọ̀mí yẹn ti wá ilẹ̀ wọn. Torí mo pẹ́ níta mọ̀mí yẹn ti máa ta ọmọ bóyá wà ń bí iṣẹ́ ní
ọmọ àbájẹ́.
Ìgbàtí.
Ìwọ̀n wà ń bí iṣẹ́ ní ìdásílẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni.
Ẹ̀mẹ́ta máa ti pè é lẹ́kẹ̀ta ẹni tó bá ti dáhùn ló dáhùn nítorí ìyẹn. Mọ̀mí Àríkẹ́ Àdé. Mọ̀mí Àríkẹ́ Àdé. Ẹ má bínú, tẹ́ bá ti jí padà ó fẹ́ lè
Àwọn ará London ti sùn nìyẹn.
Wọ́n ti sùn, wọ́n ti sùn àgbẹ̀ ní stand. Mọ̀mí
Ẹlẹ́ yọ̀
Àwọn wà ní iṣẹ́ nítorí ẹ̀ la ṣe tí ì sọ.
jẹ́ ìtọ́jú ọkùnrin tó bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ náà jù. Sọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn, àwọn míì fẹ́ gbé òkè gbọ̀ngbà torí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ wà fìdọ̀ ṣẹ́ mọ̀.
Èèyàn.
Ní ìdọ̀tí bọ́lá lọ, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan so there's possibility pé iṣẹ́ lọ wà.
Rọ́ọ̀kọ̀.
Ṣẹ́ni bọ̀dọ̀ wà
Ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
So present wọn.
Tẹ̀wọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ blessing yẹn lèmi tiẹ̀ torí ẹ̀fẹ̀ wá sókè látàrọ.
Ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ fi blessing náà yọba.
No, mi ìbò, èmi ò kí ń bóyàn o, èmi kẹ̀. Ègún mélòó ló wà lára mi?
Mọ́mí wọba òkè ìgbín àtọ́.
Ègún mélòó ló wà lẹ́nu mi? Mi mi pé iṣẹ́, mi mi búbú, mi mọ ọ̀rọ̀ sọ lọ títí gan. Mo bọ̀ wá worried pé she could come out that way, she understand. Because irú Lady Prada yẹn ń sìn tí gbogbo èèyàn bá ṣe ọ̀dẹ̀ kò ṣe é pè kan fún bàbá. Ó kàn sọ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe fóònù kó padà sọ́dọ̀ bàbá.
Kò fẹ́ sọ bí bàbá
Ẹnu ẹ̀ sọ pé báyìí fún bàbá ṣe ọdún kan ló ṣe. Aláàtúmọ̀ so kí la fẹ́ ṣe sí ti blessing? Tó ń gbé ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ sí pé.
Nǹkan dájú kẹfẹ́ nìkan tó máa dá pé èèyàn wà bàrà sí wa ní street.
No, we have to learn to say the
Àwọn míì
truth.
sọ ọba náà wò sọ àwọn míì sọ nǹkan tó wà ní public yìí tèèyàn máa kò sọ náà ni wọ́n bá gbẹ̀rù kúrò ní ó kẹwọ́ létí yẹn sùn. Ó pẹ́ kó tó kúrò lára mi ó tẹ̀kì mi ń ta mi láti
They understand. So tí ẹ worú mọ mi yé tì for example sí torí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wọ́n gbé ọ̀tá ọmọ wọn ṣe pé má yẹ
mọ́dá yín lọ mí wọ́n gbé mọ́dá yín lọ mí náà. Ìyá tó ti kú ó gbé.
Kàyé ìmájì.
Lọ́nà dẹ̀ máa mú jọ́ kejì jọ́ kẹta làwọn ọmọ ìyẹn yapa lọ́lọ́ ní ìṣú. Ó gbé láìṣẹ́ láìró.
Tẹ̀lé ìmájì pẹ̀lú tó àwọn èèyàn á ti wá gbé fún gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀.
wá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin náà máa owó yín fún àbí ṣé owó fẹ́ lọ ṣé bọ́ọ̀lù òbí fún mi ṣé mi fẹ́.
ó máa jọ̀rọ̀ bẹ̀ náà àdé ń bọ̀
àwọn èèyàn wá ń gbè pé wọ́n ń gba oríṣiríṣi tó ẹ̀yìn á bọ́ síta ẹ̀ máa sọ̀sọ́kùsọ jáde lẹ́nu ìṣó àná àníṣó nauseating.
kí ẹ kó pé kò Kàrímọ̀ fọ́ pìpì.
èmi ò rí irú nǹkan báyìí rí.
tàbí èmi ò mọ tó kàn wù mí gan nìyẹn.
irú hypocrisy wo ló wà lára àwọn ọmọ bàbá
Kàrímọ̀ yìí ó mọ̀ ìlú kò sùn.
ó bẹ̀ mọ̀ pé léṣu ni Kàrímọ̀.
ó mọ̀ ìpele ìpele nuisance ó mọ̀. Kàrímọ̀ kò sọ.
ó ṣe ṣòfin bá bẹ ojoojúmọ́ ni láti ayé ìjọba kúrò ìbájọ́ tí Kàrímọ̀ ṣe ṣòfin ra Mohbad ó wọ́ ṣe èèyàn bá wá bú èpè ó ṣàwọn
mo fẹ́ lè ní Kàrímọ̀ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè lórí TikTok yìí because I joined from day one but mi ìsọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ wà lọ́dọ̀ màmá yẹn ṣe mọ̀ gbà yẹn very critical analysis ló máa ń ṣe mọ mi ayé kò tọ́ wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn sọ́mẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ màmá kí lorúkọ màmá yẹn kò gbàgbé ẹ ṣe so analysis wọn ló mo ṣe láì pé àwọn nǹkan táwọn máa ń sọ but all of a sudden everybody there change mo á wonder pé kí ló so dèní mo yìí béèrè pé kí ló máa ń mú àwọn èèyàn change náà because ó ní màmá kan níbẹ̀ olórí kò lọ títí màmá ẹ̀ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa gan ni all of a sudden wọ́n kò change àwọn á ní owó ṣé gbogbo èrò náà náà dẹ̀ pé owó fún ni ó tiẹ̀ tún wá ní ànádá màmá náà ezufle tí ẹni yẹn ló tiẹ̀ yà mí lẹ́nu jù torí these days ọ̀dọ̀ papariano ló ń mà yẹn máa báwo ni wọ́n dà pé.
ọmọ lórí burúkú ni wọn ẹni pé kò lọ́dọ̀ jókè ọ̀dọ̀ papa bíngò lè lọ.
báwo wọ́n dà pé kí ló máa ń mú àwọn èèyàn change. ṣe I understand wọ́n dà pé kí ló máa ń mú àwọn èèyàn change. nígbà táwọn èèyàn bá go through all of this ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá jẹ́ family gangan kẹwàá máa ẹni àmàyàmá it's not good now. láti ṣiṣẹ́ mọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tí irú blessing yìí ṣe gan ṣe kò tó everybody náà sọ pé wo all of you can just go and find somewhere to stay ṣe understand. wọ́n ní láti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ gan ni you need to talk to them instead ẹ má sọ anything just keep quiet ṣe mọ̀ àtijọ́ tí o sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn people didn't really know where to place her ṣe understand. People did not know where to place her but àná tó jáde inú mo wà nínú mọ́tò lánàá tí mo ń bọ̀ lórí.
jáde Kàrímọ̀ gbé ó rìkọ̀dù ẹ̀yìn tó ṣe pé jáde.
I mean voice ẹ̀ pé tí voice ẹ̀ jáde yẹn ni.
ok this is the second tó bí mi nínú gbọ̀ngàn ẹlẹ́kejì.
lẹ́ni tó ń ìpè ńláńlá fún ká ní pé o tiẹ̀ láì bàbá ẹ̀ mọ́ what of màmá ẹ̀ o tún láì màmá ẹ̀.
ọ̀rẹ́ sọ fún ẹ pé aláwọ̀ rí ó tún bí ṣé kò ṣe pé record ni òpó ni
nǹkan tó ti pẹ̀ wá dùn mí gangan nìyẹn.
èèlò ló wá tiẹ̀ ń fún yín ọ̀hún gan.
kó tiẹ̀ yé mi o.
how much gangan ló ń fún kò máa ń sílẹ̀ ẹ wo orú gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá ẹ̀ máa kọjá. Baba yẹn can even die at any time because of all the stress. Òòrùn gbogbo yẹn.
Kò tiẹ̀ ní pọ́n.
Àmì lórúkọ Jésù
Kristi ló máa jẹ́.
Àmì lórúkọ Jésù
Kristi. Òun ló máa jẹ́. Ọba kò gbogbo yá sí fún kó má fún wọn ní fáìlì. Òun ló máa jẹ́.
Ẹ imagine gbogbo stress. Ẹ imagine gbogbo
ó ti sàbẹ̀.
Ẹ̀rù máa ń bà mí pé gbogbo stress.
Bàbá ti sàbẹ̀.
Òun náà ni mo ní gbogbo àwọn
ẹlẹ́ni.
Bàbá
ẹ wo orú bàbá yẹn
sí. justice by kó kọ́kọ́ travel out kó lọ sí mi.
ọlọ́run bá gbọ́.
àánú bàbá yẹn ló ń ṣe òun ni mo fi máa ń sọ pé bo ni
ẹ máa ṣe ìyàwó tẹ́lẹ̀ lórí ọmọ kó má di táì tó yẹ kó olórí burúkú ẹyẹ tẹ́tẹ́ tó ń jọ hàn.
ìpín làwọn iṣẹ́ ráwọn
ọmọ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ lásán
ẹ̀mí
ọmọ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kó rí nǹkan ṣe.
owó tó wà láwọn yẹn ló máa padà ná àwọn yẹn owó yẹn máa padà ná wọn ẹ má wọrí nǹpẹ there's law of distributive justice ẹ má let nobody bother ṣẹ́rí akọ̀ǹpariwo law of karma law ìkánjú law of karma law which is law of distributive justice ó wà ní bíbélì whatever a man soweth ló máa reap there is nothing to do about that Okay, Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, she was globally celebrated pé wọ́n ṣe wedding for ọmọ. Globally graced immediately after. Èwo ló can you imagine, can you phantom pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí? Because nobody was so evil. I never knew she could be so evil.
Ó tẹ́ dé Tanzania. African countries gbogbo àgbáyé ló mọ̀ pé wèrè tẹ́.
She can't even come out. Ṣé èmo ló jẹ́ kó bọ́ta?
Ló fún ara.
Àní gbogbo wọn ṣe máa rí ìbúrúkú nìyẹn. Àwa la kàn ń kánjú sẹ́mu.
Spirit bàbá náà jẹ́ ìlú ká má pọ̀.
Of course. Orí
ọmọ Ọlọ́run ni àpẹẹrẹ tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ ọmọ Ọlọ́run ni bàbá. Àpẹẹrẹ ọmọ Ọlọ́run nìyẹn. He will not suffer the righteous thing.
Kí bàbá yẹn kó wá go through gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kẹ́yìn tẹ́wájú ọmọ bàbá yẹn kẹ́ wá lọ máa meddle with his enemies. Àbí ta ni greatest enemy bàbá lórí TikTok is Karimo. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ anybody fẹ́ sọ.
Exactly, kò tẹ́ nítorí mọ́ ni.
Because Karimo had not come out.
Ṣé tó Karimo Ọlọ́run? Àwọn ohun tí wọn ṣe tó Karimo rárá.
Bí Karimo ò bá jáde pé gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ nípa bàbá
mi.
Nobody will so ìwọ tó wá jẹ́ àkọ́bí bàbá yẹn. Wọ́n wá gbé bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe àwọn ìpè tó tó yẹn. Òun wá ń pè ẹ́ òun gbé. Èlò ló fún ẹ? How much? Because I really want to know how much they gave her that made her to just sign off her dad like that. Very sad, Shemo. Very, very sad. So, calm down, you know. Let everybody just calm down. Because me mọ̀ pé irú blessing yẹn bí ò tiẹ̀ lè bọ́ta ó yẹ kó máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Bukky Jesse yẹn ni ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tó ń sọ sóbìnrin yẹn. Ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn òṣì gbogbo náà ti kọ́ àwọn ilé ìwà náà. Where are these ones from? Ṣé bàbá ẹ̀ ń sanwó fún Bukky Jesse? Ìyá ẹ̀ ń sanwó fún Bukky Jesse. Ẹ̀wọ̀ àdúgbò disgrace tán fún ẹni ẹlẹ́ni. Can you imagine? Ká ní pé kì í ṣe ẹni tó ní pig skin ni. Anything can happen to anybody because of this case. Ẹ wo orú obìnrin Prada yẹn. She was already losing it. Ká ní pé kì í ṣe táwọn èèyàn wá ṣáà running around telling people to stop. Ṣé understand? Irú energy òru mọ́jú rẹ̀. No, I understand. No, I understand, sister. Irú energy tó feel pé kó ṣáà dúró kó ṣẹ́ mọ̀. Tó bá ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fún 2 days, anything lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan ká burú ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni bọ́dí. Mo sọ ní ọbọ̀ nígbà tí àwa ta jára tata experience go through all of this kind of thing. Àwọn tó lọ sẹ́wọ̀n whether àwọn náà jẹ̀bi ọ̀jẹ̀ iná fi lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá jẹ́ bona fide kínní ẹ̀yin ò wá rí bí gidi dúró sí. Àwọn tó wá jẹ́ nímìlẹ̀ lọ́ba rigmarole, what kind of rubbish is that? Ara nonsense nìyẹn. That's why èmi ò lè jẹ́ kéèyàn kankan ṣépè fún mi sẹ́. Nígbà tí ìgbà tí ẹ̀ ṣépè fún yàn, wọ́n á ṣe wá ṣépè fún mi. For what? It's not good. They need to speak sense into their brain. That's ọmọ blessing yẹn. Káti ẹ̀ àdúrà ògùn ṣóun náà ò tún lọ́gbọ́n kankan ni.
Àwọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ náà. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹja fíkọ́fíkọ́ náà.
What's her problem? How much did they give you? How much? Káti ẹ̀ ní Karimo fún ẹ lówó. Èlò ló fún ẹ yẹn tó tí ì rí láyé yẹn. Ṣé Karimo ṣó fẹ́ fún ẹ 1 million ni?
Ilé ìbùkún Karimo ṣọ́wọ́ tó máa fi gbógun tí ò ní gbà. Ó máa rò pé òun ṣe ṣe wàhálà.
Wọ́n ti ṣe brain ni ò sọ fún pé báyìí náà kó blọ́ọ̀kì. Ṣó tẹ̀ ẹ́ kó bá àwọn generation people yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá. Ẹ lè bìlí pé ti bá réyàn tó ń jẹ́ àwọn orúkọ wọn Ògúnbáyọ̀ nǹkan kan wọ̀nyẹn. Àwọn àfẹ́ ti túbú sọ́jú. Màá kọ̀ wọ́n pé màá kọ̀ wọ́n pé àwọn èèyàn tó kì í bá tò ní ẹ lè imagine kó wá jẹ́rọ àwọn ẹ̀ náà ń gbé. Kí ló rò pé kó lọ line up pẹ̀lú àǹtí ẹ̀ Ṣadé àgbègbè kọ́lé?
Karimo recorded blessings again, and blessing was such talking.
Ẹ lè play ẹ̀ fún Crocodile. Ẹ lè play ẹ̀.
ìṣúná àwọn kan dẹ̀ máa tún máa comment lábẹ́ comment section rí wọ́n máa ń bà ní. Do we have to play this? Do we have to listen to this?
Ẹ má dáhùn ẹ̀ lóhùn.
Ọmọ wọn because ìgbà míì máa fẹ́ lè sọ fún wọn pé ṣé ẹ̀ máa wá ṣe sometimes we have to be applying wisdom.
Mo re ni.
Ó ṣe lọ́dọ̀ ó ṣe òun ló fẹ́ ṣe fún àárọ̀. Ìsọmọdé èyí ti tẹ́ ní ẹ fi ń ṣe àṣẹ fracas náà.
Mo re ni.
Ẹnì kan máa gbórí wọlé ìsìn ọ̀pọ̀ nìkan ẹnìyàn ní kọ́mẹ̀ntì látàárọ̀ o. Wọ́n ní kọ́mẹ̀ntì látàárọ̀ o. Wọ́n á kọ̀ ju kọ́mẹ̀ntì ó tẹ̀lé jẹ́ tí ò kí ń kọ́mẹ̀ntì. Ìgbọ́ tó lè jẹ́ ara wa bóyá silent watcher ni. Wọ́n á kọ̀ ju kọ́mẹ̀ntì wọ́n á kọ̀ píìsì èèyàn ọ̀fù ní ẹ̀mọ̀ pé.
Èèyàn máa such people èèyàn máa write wọn off straight away ni. Ṣé mọ̀?
Bí máa wà ní ìgbìmọ̀.
Of course, because you are trying your best. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́nu anything. Tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ bí jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ títí.
Very very annoying.
Títí kush tó ń bá yín gbé gbogbo nǹkan pamọ́ ní kẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sínú ẹ̀.
Ọjọ́ ìgbà mi sọ bí ìlú tó dára. Ẹ sọ pé títí I will do it respectfully. Lẹ́jọ́ máa ṣe nǹkan yìí tó ẹ̀kẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ máa ju kọ́mẹ̀ntì sílẹ̀ yìí. Ìjọba ẹ̀ka kò ti fi kọ́mẹ̀ntì máa kọ́ mi ti pa ní ìdẹ̀rí sẹ́yìn tó yìí.
Olú àtàjẹ ká rí justice ṣe mọ̀ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ má kọ̀ lọ in vain. Ọlọ́run á ṣá.
Nǹkan máa ta sí yàn. Ṣé nǹkan tí Kàrímọ́ ṣe yẹn ṣó dáa ni?
Ẹ wo temple.
I'm fighting for that name. I love her family.
Ẹ kà nǹkan tí temple sọ.
Táwọn family ń ṣe èrè ni. Kí ni ẹ̀ ló bí mi nínú náà? Ni mo fi lọ ń dìgà àwọn ibi tó ti àwọn ṣó tó ti ṣe fún. Ṣé mo rí ṣó tí mo ti rí ibi tó ti ń ṣe ìpè
Tí kò ṣàyẹ̀wò má wà ariwo ọjà.
Kí ló jẹ́ kọ́ síbẹ̀ pé it's because you recorded dressing again. Wọ́n ti ṣe ẹ̀ ní. Táwọn èèyàn kan máa sọ fún yàn pé ìwé ni
Ẹ má wà ariwo ọjà.
tó dáná. Ẹ mọ̀ pé táwọn kan bá ti ju mẹ́sẹ̀jì ẹlòmínà wá jù tó dáná.
Ẹ má wà ariwo ọjà.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n bíi díẹ̀ mo ti ń wáyé látàárọ̀. Ẹ lọ́wọ́ wọn wá bá o. Ó bèrè wọn náà.
Ẹ káàbọ̀.
Yes, ma'am. Mọ́mí 80. Ọ̀dádé. Mọ́mí Bọ̀súnbọ́lá ẹ kálẹ̀ o. Mọ́mí game is up. Crocodile ẹ kálẹ̀ everybody. Akójọ mẹ́ta. Ọ̀dádé.
Ṣé ẹ lọ sọ́ọ́lì dé ni?
Ọ̀rọ̀ owó ni o, mo busy.
Ọlọ́run á kún yóò wá. Èmi gan ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bá mi tó bá ń ṣe. Ọlọ́run á yóò wá.
Àmì o.
Ẹ kálẹ̀ mà.
Yes, sir.
Títí kò ṣe yá ẹ̀kọ́.
Jẹ́ kí international wọ́n ní kí n kí everybody àwọn náà travel wọ́n ní kí n kí every. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ọmọ ṣe ìrẹ́jọ́ ìrẹ̀ títí ṣàbò ṣàtúnyẹ̀.
Wọ́n sọ fún kan tó travel tó dágbére kan tó wá bá wa. Wá wọn so àwọn wá lọ wọn ló kọ́ máa kí wọn á dé bí wá bá ẹ sọ fún wọn pé wọn á dé bí wá bá wa.
Ẹ má bínú ọba tó bí lọmọ tó jọjọ ẹ má bínú ó yá ẹjẹ ká pé ọmọ burúkú òun ṣe.
You don't understand. Let me explain this thing. Okay. Me, I've been into. Let me explain. I've been into shit like.
Títí kò ṣe ẹ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ crocodile bí wọ́n fẹ́ play gangan ni. Okay.
Títí kò ṣe ní ti gẹ̀rù ṣe. Tí máa máa bínú ọwọ́ kan jẹ́ ọmọ ṣe nǹkan fún ọwọ́ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ti tán náà.
Nǹkan tí mo ń ṣe. And I did not come out to come and clear my dad's name. Sure you understand that I did not do such. Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tí mo ń sọ? Ṣé ẹ understand me? I mean you now make it look like okay, like ṣé láti bí wàá gbọ́ orí ṣó yẹn ṣé ọmọ bóyá máa fi ìtọ́ ọmọ burúkú lọ́mọ yìí. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìmọ̀ àti ẹ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀ ìtọ́rọ̀ jẹ́ Kàrímọ́ ó sọ̀rọ̀. You don't understand that thing.
The fact that you chose not to talk about your dad's situation. Ṣé ó mì pé mi ò rò jẹ́ pé blessing ọ̀nà tó mọ̀ nípa even dáàdì ẹ̀gbọ́n ìbọn ta sọ pé ìwà Nàìjíríà.
Nígbà fún ẹ nígbà tó máa gbèsè ẹ díẹ̀ ìsìn kò ní yẹ Kàrímọ́ olórí burúkú jẹ́ lọ gbé píkítọ̀ ọmọdé yìí lọ ní ìgbé kò gbé kárí kó má kiri lọ kó má kiri ẹ lọ òkú á lè nù ẹ gbóngbóngbì tó wà olóṣì òkú ló kún bá ṣe ń ti ẹ̀wèrè ọmọ Kàrímọ́ ni ẹ̀gbọ́n VTM ṣé ló tún rìkọ́dù blessing again ṣe ló tún pe blessing tó tún ṣàmọ yẹn sí recording inú ìdún ọmọ yẹn ní kó má rìkọ́dù òun lórí ìlú ọmọ ẹ̀dọ̀ onídàájì ẹ̀ even though dájì ẹ̀ ò lè bọ́ ta ó ní bàbá ò lè bọ́ ta kọ́ wá defend òun àdúrà rẹ̀ lọ́mọ yìí ṣé bàbá rí tiẹ̀ rò bàbá tó dún ẹ̀ nígbà tọmọ ẹ̀ kú ó wà ń bẹ̀ náà ṣe bó sọ pé bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ for 10 hours bàbá ní hours tó bá sí ń bẹ̀ bá lè fẹ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ fún 10 hours ṣé calling card ló fi bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ fún 10 hours wọ́n mú wà ń bẹ̀ mi èmi ò kò tẹ́ wá sẹ́ni tó lè bá mi sọ mọ́ nìsín fẹ́lẹ̀ tó rìkọ́ọ̀dù yìí o kò sẹ́ni tó lè bá mi sọ ìwé ní Nàìjíríà wà láìtàláì lọ gbé pásítọ̀tù ẹ̀ síta kó ṣì díẹ̀ fún wa báyìí ṣèbí Naira Marley gbé pásítọ̀tù ẹ̀ síta kí ló sọ̀pọ̀ láti gbé pásítọ̀tù ẹ̀ síta ìdí sẹ́líbírìtì ló pe rẹ̀ olórí ibu àfòkù sọ́ni lọ àbí gbọ́dá yín lọ ni àfòkù ẹ̀gbà fíìmù aláìláyé ọmọ òfin.
bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe pè mí láwọn èèyàn pè mí on behalf of my dad mo dẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ tí mo fojú gbogbo wọn rí mo ṣọ́ọ̀nù gbogbo wọn kò ní kẹ́ni bọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ bìlì bẹ̀ kọ́ lọ bìlì bẹ̀ kọ́ gẹ̀ẹ́ ẹni ò rí ò rẹ́ nobody go do that voice note because mo wish everybody tó pè mí.
Listen, you are getting it wrong. I did not.
Mo náà tó fẹ́ bìlì kó bìlì rẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ bìlì kó má bìlì problem I don't have any explanation to give anybody. That was why I told them. Any other brother called me. That was why I told him to pay automatically copy. Come on, they play voice note because me ò tẹ̀ fẹ́ ní through social media because of what my husband has told me not to do.
Ó tẹ̀ sí sọ pé ìsàmì wà pé disrespect bàbá ẹ̀ nǹkan tó bá ń dájú ẹ̀ kí dájú ẹ̀ fi ó jẹ́ tó ṣì ń bá wéèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ blessing ò ní press mi rárá Ọlọ́run èèyàn sọ pé nǹkan tó bá ń dájú ó ń disrespect bàbá ẹ̀ lójú ẹ̀ ṣé ò ń ṣun ni ẹ̀ á ní kó máa bù ẹ̀ kí ló ṣe é tọ̀ ṣe ní bù ẹ̀ sórí ẹ̀ gbalẹ̀ ni èèyàn ń disrespect bàbá ẹ̀ lójú ẹ̀ báyẹn ń rọ́bìṣì wò nìyẹn kò ká ẹ lára ni.
Young people are out there nagging me. Òkú kò tí mo fi dèsì tọ́ ni. Ṣé ní pé ẹ sọ pé Kàrímọ́ ni lóòsì? Àìlọ́ this same daddy that you are saying bó ṣe máa kú. Your daddy did not say no.
Ẹ̀rí pé nínú ọlọmọ ìgbà ní Bukky Jesse sọ pé Kàrímọ́ ni nọ́ọ̀sì. Àbúrò èrè ní gẹ̀ẹ́yìn ẹ̀rí pé nínú ọlọmọ yìí Kàrímọ́ ń pa.
Ọmọ yóò kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀. Be sentimental. This your daddy that is saying, show me what you want to. This your daddy knows I was not enough. This your daddy knows I did not trace my back. When you not tell his own people, see that they will put in Bukky Jesse. Bukky Jesse now. The same thing, no. You're saying your daddy. The same thing, no. That day, no. Only so petite money. That day, no. The electronics is only looking share money. Innovation. I don't even know. We have to relate to ways. Actually, we go now. The minimum like the little time, we so something about I don't know why I'm even doing this. And we get some negative. We're talking about your daddy. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó ti gbà lọ́wọ́ ìpèmí lọ. For the first 2 years, ó tó ti gbà lọ́wọ́ everybody wà lápapọ̀. Báwo ṣe máa ń sọ ìmọ̀ ara fẹ́nìkan ló pè bẹ́ẹ̀. Náà tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ṣàjọ̀dọ̀ tiẹ̀ ń pa àwọn àbẹ́kù kan ó jẹ́ òun ni mo lè tọ̀wọ́ náà sí ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí ó bá pè mí ta ìmọ̀ mi jẹ́ nǹkan báyìí ẹ ṣàwọn aláìdé nípa ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o blessing bó ṣe rí ìyẹn ìṣòro wà àtọkọ àtọmọlẹ wà ò tẹ̀lé nìkan mo kàn fi ṣẹ̀dá ń kùn
ṣe gbọ́ tẹ́ẹ̀bà
tiẹ̀ gbọ́ gbogbo ti Ṣadé tí mo sọ ṣe gbọ́ bí tí mo ti sọ̀kan lójú pé dádì ẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé Mohbad sùn ìgbẹ́ títì mọ́jú ẹjọ́ ṣe gbọ́ gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn dádì ẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé mọ́ọ̀gì ni Mohbad sùn ṣe gbọ́ gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn náà. Agbọ́. Me, I remember one time, wait, this your daddy. Okay, now I remember. So this your daddy that you are saying. This your daddy that you are saying. Should I say there's a part of the promise or something? Also, okay, the truth. Should I say there's a part of the promise or something? Should I say there's a part of the promise? Should I say there's a part of the best supposed to do it? Kí ni mo máa ń sọ máa ń tẹnu mọ́ lọ́la bíkọ́ tí wọ́n tí ò dání mo sọ ìgbé tí ẹ̀ dé mi. Because tí wọ́n tí ò dání your dad to know perfectly well. Okay, ṣùgbọ́n sọ dáàdi is your dad dey know but then your dad dey by the side of the road.